What's up, everybody? Make sure your popcorn is popped and your soft drinks are cool, because this is Cineverse.
Woo!
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I like that catchphrase. I think I'm going to use it until somebody comes up with something cooler. What's up?
We have a
What's
dog.
up, Zach and Kaiju?
We have a dog
Zach,
here.
Nobody cares because Kaiju's here.
Just Lucas.
Kaiju
The
felt
dog's
that energy.
adorable.
Kaju's like, the show, I gotta
He's
be
like,
on it.
it started.
Oh shit, are we talking
gotta do
movies?
it. Oh shit, it's my favorite show. Welcome back, you guys.
This is not his favorite show. His favorite show
Can we
is
just take a
him being
moment to
pet.
appreciate this vanity and how all three of us look exactly the same this week?
Yeah, the guys have done a lot of work. You guys can't see it behind the cameras, but they've done a lot of work here to make sure this runs really smooth.
We got like 50 cameras.
Yeah, there's like a billion cameras.
We got
There's
like
like
50
a billion
lights.
monitors.
50 monitors.
There's like a billion puppies back there. Just kidding. There's only one.
All my angles have been violated.
Yeah.
Smarcy just said corn just came out of the microwave. Cineverse hype. Jay Walker, thank you for those.
Yeah. Welcome everybody in the chat room.
100 bits, clickety clack.
Hope y'all are ready to talk about some movies and such, and
Yeah, man.
things and interesting things. And Erica couldn't be here today because she is in New York.
Traveling.
She's in New
She's
York
traveling?
City.
Yeah, she. I think she's on her way back,
Yes.
but she's not here yet.
She might
so
be in flight right now.
I think
yeah.
she's.
Bird flying
on her
high.
Mhm.
You know how I feel.
Somebody saw La La Land multiple times. This guy over here.
Yeah.
I have it at my house too.
Yeah.
Did you get the screener?
Yeah.
Oh, you lucky
My
guy.
roommate has Manchester by the Sea, La La Land,
Mm,
Fences,
Oh.
Arrival,
mm,
Jackie,
mm.
and Moonlight.
I'm gonna have to love it.
Last night I stayed up and I watched Manchester by the Sea, and I watched about 80 minutes of Moonlight,
Nice.
Yeah.
and they were
And?
both really good,
Yeah.
and both were heartbreaking,
Yeah.
and I cried a lot.
Is La La Land everything that the hype makes it out to be?
I've seen it twice.
Yeah?
I love that.
Okay.
movie.
It was great. I also saw
haven't
La
seen
La
it. I
Land.
haven't seen
It
it
was
yet.
fantastic. I really liked it. I think it's an easy one to hate on.
Of course it is.
There's not too much cynicism in it.
No, it's
You know what I mean? Like
the
it's
movie,
not.
the movie. It's like La La Land to me is very much just like the director
is what it
wanting,
is,
wanting
yeah,
to
like-
make something that's like fun, entertaining, and a throwback to like 30s, 40s, 50s musicals.
Yeah,
And
and it's like
and-
light and nice.
I honestly feel like if you could have set that movie in any city and it wouldn't have mattered. You could have
You think so?
set it in Chicago, set it in New York, set
Mhm.
it in another country,
Mhm.
and change those people's roles
Their
based on where they
profession,
live,
yeah.
their professions.
Yeah.
And I still think it would have been really fun.
Agreed,
I hear
agreed.
that LA plays a big part.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
The
yeah.
scenery.
It made me want to go to the observatory.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn,
Dude,
that's such
have
a
you
cool
never
spot.
been?
Oh, I have been.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
it made me want to go. Like,
Okay.
because
But they
it's
really
so cool there.
experienced the
Yeah.
observatory.
Absolutely.
Jay Walker, thanks for the bits, 100 bits, and welcome to Claire 58. She's
Aw.
finally made it into the chat.
Oh, everybody's welcoming her.
Oh,
Critter
What's
Nation
up,
said,
Claire?
"What's up, guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Hi to everybody who's watching right now. Shy Chicagoland. Yeah, that would have been great, Marvin Martian. That would have been great, guys. This is Cineverse on Hyper RPG. If you're not aware, now you know that this channel is run entirely because of your support and your donations and your contributions.
Y'all are awesome.
Because y'all are awesome. And if you are in a position where you can contribute, that means it's helping the channel do everything that they do every single day, and you're making it so that there's a channel for people who can't contribute, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
awesome. And all the people that can contribute that are just watching for free right now, they're super appreciative of that
Yeah,
too.
so you'll still have free content if you can't donate. If you can, it's because of people like
That's
you that we
awesome.
keep going. And tonight's thing that we're gonna do is
This is instant Kickstarter, baby. Instant
It's
Kickstarter.
instant
You're
Kickstarter.
Kickstarting, but
So-
we're giving you shit immediatamente.
if you feel so inclined to donate $25, we are going to be doing Movie Train, or Movie Title Train, or we need to come up with a better name for that game. So Movie Train, basically you
How about come on, ride the movie train?
come on, ride down Movie Train and ride
No.
it. Woo, woo.
I don't know.
And so that's going to be the $25 donation goal. So if you donate $25, we're going to start off with a name that Lucas already chose.
Oh,
And then you
Lucas,
can-
what is it?
Lucas? What
Here he
what'd you
comes
choose?
a running. What dumb old movie title did you pick?
We're gonna start off with something super topical because I still like the movie and I still want to go see it again. Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Boom, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So if you donate $25 and the first one to donate $25, you have to come up with a movie that starts with the word story.
Or that ends with the word rogue?
Good
No, 'cause
luck.
it's a Star Wars story.
Oh, so we're just they can't
Yeah.
add to the front of the chain?
No, so it'll
Okay.
be a Star Wars story. So you add to the end of the chain, once you donate those $25, you come up with the story. We have about 2 minutes to come up with another addition to this movie title train.
And we're not counting movie titles that have a or the. Like we can nicely ignore those. So if your movie is like
So if
a
you
story
can,
blank blank.
Please don't make it impossible.
And we're trying to get as far as we can, so we're working together. So you want to give us a title that starts with the word story and then ends in a word that is easy to build off of.
Hopefully, and we'll keep this going as long as we can.
Do
Do you guys remember?
At the end, and whatever we have at the end, we'll pitch it.
Yeah, we'll pitch that movie to you.
Yeah.
Last time we did this, it was.
Do you remember?
Erica has it on
page
her
long.
phone.
Oh, okay.
It was super, super long. Like,
It was really long.
it was crazy.
Yeah. Right
Guess
there.
Star Wars?
Robin Hughes, Guess Star Wars. That was a good one that came out of last time we did it. So
Yeah.
it's a fun game. So we figured you guys would want to keep playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the $50 donation will be picking a YouTube trailer. Hopefully with no boobies or butts or anything, because we can't show that.
That's pretty much it. Everything else
Unless
is
it's our own boobies and butts.
unless
fair
it's
game. Boobies and butts.
So you're just gonna pull down your pants, Adam.
If a movie trailer's that good,
If it's
Well,
that
yeah.
good,
I mean,
you'll see some butts.
I don't. You know.
oh,
I'll
never
I'll
seen
flash
mind.
that
some. I'll flash some.
alien-
I'll flash some nip.
Woo! Here we go.
Ronan, welcome. Ronan, he's a big fan of superhero
Oh, nice.
news.
Cool, man.
Remember we met him at TwitchCon?
I can't remember.
Miguel Ronan? Yes, you know. You
You know.
remember.
I know Miguel.
Yes,
Oh,
you
I
know.
know Miguel. I know, of course. Yeah.
There's a
Ronan,
picture
of
that he
course.
just retweeted with us in it, and he took a picture of it.
TwitchCon coming to LA,
Welcome.
baby.
So your $50 gift will be watching a trailer of your choice, and then we'll add it on and see it pertinently as we go along in the show.
And we'll discuss it.
We'll talk about it, and I think people enjoy that.
Oh, Claire says, can we call it Make a Movie? Damn.
Make a movie. That's a
Oh,
pretty good
That's
name.
not
Pretty
bad.
good,
It's,
pretty
Claire's
good,
it's
pretty
like
good with the
whack-a-mole.
names.
Yeah, are you in marketing, Claire? Because maybe you should be. Damn, that's good. Hey, can we call it Make a Movie? All right, thanks, Dustin. Okay, sounds
Dustin
good.
said he was going to be paying attention, but I don't think he's paying
I'm
attention.
paying attention.
Whoa. Oh.
Nope.
Sorry, my headphones were on, so I heard myself and I couldn't keep going.
Okay. Well,
the voice of
there's,
God?
There's a crazy echo, but hopefully we can make it work. Also, we have a new camera, the Dustin cam. Dustin,
Ooh, can we
Dustin,
cut
show
the
it off a
Dustin
little
cam?
bit. Show it off a little bit.
It's awesome. Awesome.
It is the voice of God.
We have a good time here on the
We do.
Cineverse. We have a good time.
We do.
It's
we do.
shenanigans here all the time, and that's what's so great about
Are
it.
you feeling better, Adam?
No.
You still feel that crap?
Yeah. I went hiking in Utah.
That's dope.
Over 100-degree fever. It was
That's
so
not
worth
dope.
it.
That's not dope.
So
but-
worth it.
Oh my
That is
god.
not dope.
So
I saw
fun.
you out there in just a hoodie and a fleece. You're crazy.
What?
Está loco.
Are you
what are you
crazy?
doing out there?
It's a winter jacket, bro.
Was it
You know
really?
how fucking hot it is in that
Oh,
thing?
okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I should bring it in one day, and you should put it on and do this show for 3 hours.
No, thank you.
You will turn into a ball of water.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
It's hot as hell in that thing.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you weren't freezing then.
I mean, it was still a little cold. It was like some parts was 10 degrees weather,
Yeah.
but the views were
Oh. They were,
Bryce
out,
and
they were
Zion
otherworldly.
are incredible. If
Yeah.
you have a chance to go, so beautiful.
That's awesome.
Mhm,
Well,
mhm,
guys,
mhm.
we are happily interrupting our show with these donations the entire night. Remember, it's $25 for the movie chain, $50 for any movie trailer of your choice. We're going to watch it. We're going to discuss it. We're going to talk about it, the movie, the trailer, everything in between. We're talking movie news tonight. We're talking movies that are coming out in theaters this weekend. We're talking movies that are coming out on
Talking
Blu-ray.
awards stuff that just
Yeah.
happened.
Come on.
Yeah.
So,
Good
yeah.
stuff.
Should we keep it going, guys? Should we get into the news?
Kick this baby off.
Here we
Adam.
go.
Start us
All right,
off,
so
buddy.
I'm starting this off, and I wanted to recap and discuss a little bit about the Golden Globes. Now, when we talk about award shows in LA, we tend to be mildly cynical towards them because for us they don't really matter. But for the people who are actually a part of,
I think for a lot of people, they don't really. I mean,
well, you would think that, but for the people that actually do get nominated and do win, it is kind of a big deal. You know, you look
Yeah.
at a guy like Damien Chazelle, a 31-year-old director who went to Harvard, who didn't really make any movies before Whiplash, the short film.
yeah.
You know, he made the short film, the movie. Obviously, then came out with J.K. Simmons and Miles Teller.
And that's how La La Land
and
get
that's how La La Land got made.
Because
So
he had La La Land before Whiplash,
He did.
and nobody was making it.
he was actually even
Right.
offered to do 10 Cloverfield Lane. He was brought in to
Interesting.
Bad Robot to do a pass on the script.
Wow,
And then he opted out of doing that so he could do
La La
you
Land.
know, Whiplash and La La Land, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about who won, some of the surprises, some of the snubs.
And in case people don't know, what is the Golden Globes? It's unique among award shows because it's movie
Yeah.
and television,
It is, yeah. So
and they serve alcohol.
Yeah, so
everybody just gets
so that's kind of the funny
drunk.
thing about the Golden Globes is it's one of the only ones that really doesn't incorporate both. You've got best picture for comedy musical, best picture for drama. The actor categories are divided up, supporting, but then it also includes shows. So you had things like La La Land, Moonlight, Stranger Things, The Crown, Game of Thrones. So it's basically
All
one
the
of the only
actors and-
opportunities where you see both sides of the industry being able to compete at one event.
So it's a
and
big
interact together.
mixer. It's like a big
It
group
is.
mixer.
It is.
I love that like the cast of Stranger Things was there. The
No,
Golden, like
did you guys see the opening?
no, but I saw Barb. I
Oh
saw the
my
Barb part.
God.
I saw the Barb
It's
part.
so good.
Yeah.
So they basically recreated the opening of La La Land, and they
That's great.
rewrote all the dialogue. And then the cast of Stranger Things has a bit where Millie Bobby Brown
Raps.
does a rap.
She's awesome.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they reveal that Barb is alive, which is actually she's not really alive in the show, but it's a really really good opening.
There's
But
a spoiler for people that didn't see the Golden Globes or Stranger Things
Yeah.
just now. They're like, I don't know who Barb
You
is.
just killed a lot of dreams right now.
I
Adam.
know. Well, it's unfortunate.
She was great. That actress was on Twitter and like
Shannon Purser.
Shannon Purser, and somebody was like, Shannon, are you at the Golden Globes? Like, I
Yeah,
wish you were
that's
there.
right.
I'm mad that you're not there. And she was like, keep watching.
Keep watching.
Wink, wink.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she's the
It's
best.
gonna happen.
So La La Land swept
of course.
and
Let's call this what it really is, the La La Land Awards.
It is. It really was. It really was. This movie broke records. It's the first movie to ever win more than 6 awards at the Golden Globes.
That's crazy.
Best picture, comedy or musical, best actor, best actress, best director, best screenplay, best song, best
Dang.
soundtrack.
I think that's it.
I
That's
think
all
that's
So
seven.
it.
best movie ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
did you guys get a chance to see this movie yet? Or you did?
I have not.
I
So
did.
I'm gonna borrow that screener
I
from April
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
watch that shit.
It's great.
Our
I
bro
really
Ryan's
like
in the
this
chat. Our bro Ryan.
What?
Love
Ryan
this dude.
Unicorn.
Wait, no, what's his
I love
name?
Ryan Unicorn.
movie. Ryan Unicorn.
From Down Under.
From Down Under.
Oh,
In
mate,
the
I
chat
love
room.
DC, mate. And I love Marvel, but DC, mate. It's Ryan. He's the freaking best, man. Ryan's one of my favorite guys who I like for real disagree about certain movies and stuff on.
Yeah.
But still like
Have
I
a good
like I feel
conversation.
love through social
Yeah,
media.
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff, you know what I'm saying? Even though like he'll have an opinion and I'll be like, I actually don't have that opinion at all. But he always states his case, and I love that dude. He's a great
I mean,
dude.
he's not a
yeah.
jerk about it.
Yeah,
more
man.
People need to
Have his mentality.
and
Yeah.
kind of engage in conversations like that. I had somebody
I just love that all the stuff that he loves.
Yeah.
Like I love how he loves it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
love.
yeah.
That's what I love.
exactly more people
Which
need
is
to-
kind of like what La La Land is about. That's why Emma Stone falls for Ryan Gosling, because it's like
Dang.
because Ryan like
Are you a professional host, Hector?
no he
Oh,
loves what he
what?
loves. It's so good. I got a chance to see the movie and I thought it was absolutely delightful. It was
Yeah.
so fun and it was inspiring.
Yeah.
Because even though I'm not a relatively gorgeous looking white person in Hollywood
Mhm.
who is pretty talented or moderately talented and who is just kind of biding their time and all of these different criticisms that people are lobbing at the movie, which is like, sure, yeah, totally legit. Yeah, there's like not a Mexican person in this movie about LA. Yeah, totally. That's really shitty. That's super shitty. But the movie, I think, works because anybody in any profession with any passion could be watching it and it could apply it to their life.
Mhm.
And I'm watching this and I'm like, damn, dude, like, I'm thinking, what's my one act play?
Yeah.
What's my passion project that I want to do?
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to go, "Whew, I
Well,
did
I
it."
think
You know
that's
what I
I
mean?
think
Like,
that's the thing about La La Land too.
it's
Is
great.
people look at it like it's such an LA movie. I'm like, I feel like
It's
you kind of
not, though.
missed
Look
it.
past
Yeah.
that.
You got to look
Yeah.
past that.
Yeah.
You got to look past. You got to look past what the setting is. You got to look at the fact that it's two characters who
mhm.
just want to do what they love.
Mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
Really, the universal story of La La Land.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it works on so many levels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
The thing I like most about this picture sweeping everything is the Deadpool jokes that can possibly come out of this in the next Deadpool movie. It's gonna be awesome.
You know they're
Like,
going to make fun of
of
La La Land
course, Ryan
so
Reynolds
hard.
might do a musical Deadpool after this. Like, how cool would that be?
Ryan Reynolds actually does make a cameo in the opening when Jimmy Fallon is dressed as Ryan Gosling in La La Land playing the piano.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Reynolds is like laying on the piano and he has a mint in his mouth. It's like, your breath is always so refreshing. And he spits the mint into Jimmy Fallon's mouth. It's so
Oh my
fun.
gosh.
Oh, that's great. See,
All right.
but yeah, like I can see the next Deadpool movie having like a 5-minute dance sequence.
Go for it.
And then at
Oh,
the
that'd
end,
be
him saying
amazing.
like, "I'm shooting for that Golden Globe."
That would be amazing.
Oh,
The other
come
Canadian
on.
Ryan needs to win something.
Make
Yeah,
it
yeah.
happen.
Yeah, just looks
That
at the
would be
camera
so
like, can I
cool.
win a fucking award now, guys?
Yeah.
I did the musical. Can I do
What
it?
more do you want?
Yeah, that would be great.
Do I need
That
to
would
move
be
it to LA? Is that what I need to do? Yeah. So this movie definitely swept. Became it broke records because of how many awards it did win.
Yeah.
The other one, which kind of was a surprise to people, the winner for best picture
Best drama.
was Moonlight. And
Moonlight,
and I
okay.
think that the general consensus was that everybody thought that Manchester by the Sea was going to win.
Sure.
It's been sweeping most of the other awards. Casey Affleck's been winning most of the other awards. So I think this was kind of a surprise to people.
I haven't seen the film yet, but everything that I've heard about the movie from the people whose opinion I really do respect and appreciate, they're saying that this is next level. That Manchester by the
Really?
Sea is like great performances, but this is like
Blows it out of the
something
water.
real special. I haven't seen it yet. I really, really want to. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. Do people normally look at the Golden Globes as like a precursor to how shit's going to go down at the Oscars?
Usually, yes. It's usually it's between the Golden Globes and the SAG Awards, and
Okay.
sometimes the BAFTA, but because the BAFTA is not actually an American award show,
Mhm.
it can really differ.
What does the BAFTA stand for?
It's the British
The
Academy.
British Academy for Film and Television,
Television,
Awards.
yeah.
Something like that.
The British Academy for Film.
I wish
Television
Keller was here to
Awards.
say that.
You could do it. You could do it splendidly.
But so I've
Sure.
seen. So this movie, the way this movie's also made is really interesting.
Uh-huh.
It's broken up into kind of like 3 acts.
Those are the actors right there.
Yeah.
playing
So the
same
poster
character.
features all
That's a
3
great
characters.
poster.
You've
Oh,
got the
that's
young
what's
the young
going on.
version, kind of the teenage young adult version, and the adult version.
the
So I
grown-ass
made it
man
through. I made it through the first 2.
Mhm.
And Mahershala Ali is actually
Is the father.
no. He's actually nominated for supporting role. He doesn't play the father. He plays a father-like figure.
Okay, cool.
To win the characters in the first act, and then he's kind of gone for the whole movie.
Uh-huh.
And
Just like Luke Cage.
yeah, and yeah, exactly.
Damn.
And he's nominated. I thought he was really really good,
Yeah.
but in all honesty, I think the 2 actors who play the younger versions of
Mm-hmm.
this character were amazing.
It was just like I haven't seen Moonlight yet, but when everybody was talking about Idris Elba for another film that features
Beast-
prominently
yeah.
black actors, Beasts of No Nation, I went into that movie going, okay, I know Idris Elba's gonna like blow me out of the water. His
Yeah.
performance is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Abraham Atta stole it from me.
He
The little
absolutely
kid.
stole the show.
And I was like, well, how did he not getting nominated for all these awards?
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
feel you with the main guy
And
should be getting.
and that's how
yeah.
I felt. I was watching it. So if you don't know kind of what the premise of this movie is, it's about this young.
Don't give anything away.
I'm not going to give anything away.
Okay.
It's about this young African American kid growing up in a really harsh neighborhood, harsh
Mm-hmm.
environment. Parenting. Naomi Harris plays his mother in this. She's so good.
Yeah.
And there's a scene between him and Mahershala Ali where they're at the dinner table and he asks this question, and you kind of feel like this question is coming because of how the movie has kind of set itself up.
Mhm.
And before the kid even asked the question, I was already emotional and crying. And then he asked the question, I broke down even more
Dang.
because it's such a pivotal point of that movie.
Yeah.
And then leading into the second act when the character is older and he's in high school, just the expression that the actors
I love that.
were emoting, they don't even really like, the actors don't say a lot, so it's not really the dialogue that really drives the emotional impact of the movie. It's really just how these actors,
Just a subtlety.
the subtlety and the emotion, like it gets you. And it was kind of the same thing with Manchester by the Sea. There are some parts where literally it's all done through visuals,
Right.
and it
Mhm.
hits you so hard.
So it's non-vocal acting, basically.
like that.
Sometimes, yeah,
Yeah.
quite a bit.
I feel like recently I've been really drawn to that in films, in TV show. I've been really drawn to subtlety. I'm picking up on that more. I'm picking up on like, look at that tiny little twitch thing that they did.
'Cause you're getting
That's
older,
why-
Hector.
I know it is, because I'm an old fart now.
Yep.
But when we went and saw Rogue One, like the thing that Riz Ahmed did in that one shot where I'm like, that guy
Right,
had
yeah.
2 seconds of screen time,
Mhm,
and what
mhm.
I'm like, that I love that
Mhm,
shit,
mhm.
and I've been drawn to that more and more, and I'm seeing it in La La Land, like
Yeah.
great performances out of Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone in that.
I
like,
will say this: do not watch Manchester by the Sea and Moonlight back to
double
back.
feature. Yeah,
That was rough.
good
You
call.
were emotionally
That was-
compromised.
I was.
Yeah.
Watch like Manchester by the Sea, then watch like the Peanuts movie.
Yeah.
Or La
Then
La
the
Land.
next day, watch
Yeah.
like Moonlight, and then watch like La La Land. Like,
yeah. Then break it up and then maybe do like Arrival and Moonlight.
And
but
the same for Fences. I saw Fences
yeah.
as well, and it is like hits you hard. Incredible performances. So if you're gonna see Fences, plan your day around it.
Yep.
And do something before or after that's fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you need the heavy with the light. You need the good with the
You
bad.
need to balance it out.
So let's go through some of the winners. So obviously for best motion picture drama, we had Moonlight. It was up against Hell or High Water. I watched that movie. I really liked it.
Great.
It was really, really good.
Okay.
Chris Pine, Ben Foster, and Jeff Bridges give really great performances.
Great.
It's a very simple movie that takes place in Texas about these two brothers who basically need to rob as many banks as they can to pay off a debt. And Jeff Bridges is kind of the sheriff who has to kind of track them down.
I want to talk about that for a second. It's
Yeah.
a simple movie. I was having this conversation with Cameron Rice, a friend of the show, and he has gone on at length about how he hates plot. He doesn't care about plot.
Right.
He'll be like, "What's your favorite movie of all time?" Like Die Hard. Like, what's that
the
plot?
plot?
It's the most simple. Like, he cares about character and emotion and Megaloblazemon, thanks for those bits.
Story of O.
Story of O. Rogue
Okay.
One, a Star Wars Story of O.
Oh.
Story of O. Is that a
Rogue
movie
One,
title?
Star Wars Story of O.
Not something I've heard of.
Well, I guess. Yeah. Claire asked, who's Cameron Rice? I don't think anybody
and then
knows
there's
who
a little
Cameron Rice is.
face.
So that means, but wait, we have to pick something, right?
Yeah. So we have to come up with
Story
something.
of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh!
Come on, ride the movie chain and
Ride
ride
it.
it. Woo, woo.
Come on. Wait, do you remember the dance? It's like this.
Chicka chaka, chicka chaka, chicka. And this one will be chicka chaka movie chain. Ginger Peony says, "Oh God." All right,
Oh,
sorry.
God. Yep.
Come on, ride the chain.
Brother.
Ooh,
Wait,
you know it's a
just
good
ended
night.
You just ended it with thou, though. Oh, brother, where art thou?
Oh, brother,
what
where
movie
art
starts
thou?
with
I'm sure there's a film.
thou? Or
$1,000 Baby,
$1,000,
which was like the
prequel.
asylum,
So
the asylum
so it's
version.
like-
Yeah,
the baby
the
that nobody wanted.
$1,000 Baby. Mm-hmm.
They all got Google.
$1,000 Millionaire.
But wait,
Nope.
thou will be hard. So you can do thou, thousand, though, thought,
Thor. No, that's a stretch.
the word,
Or brother, where art Thor? Where art Thor?
or art Thor.
I'm sure there's some film that starts with "Thou art a fool" or something.
So
Doth
in order-
mother know you
so-
weareth those drapes?
In order to continue the train, it would be another $25 donation. Then, correct?
That's
At this
correct.
point,
That's
so
correct.
another $25 will allow you to add on to this train. We're done. No,
we
we're
got-
good.
we got-
We're
we
good.
got-
We're
we
the
got-
hosts.
We good, boo-boo. We
We're
good.
Our job is done.
Claire 58 says, "I love Thor and low key." Low key.
Lukey.
All right.
Lukey.
Thou and Lukey.
Thou and
Come
Lukey.
forth.
Yes. So now you guys have to do Thou.
It's
Thou.
by the
Good luck.
comic book company Merville.
Merville
Merville
Kermix.
Merville Kermix.
Or you guys can decide to start the next title with a question mark, which
Guys,
means it's a
I,
Spanish title film.
I hope that
Question mark?
this
Never mind.
I hope the studio has sprinkler
Toilets?
system because
Ooh.
Zach's burning stuff.
It
Oh my
smells like
God.
burning.
Burning.
Zach, are you okay? You all right over there, bud?
Whoa.
Yo! Hey!
Damn, good, because I'm getting drunk off of this one beer.
I know, right? This one beer is actually pretty
I haven't
strong.
had food in a little
Oh,
bit.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Same.
Yeah.
We're on the same boat. By 10 o'clock, we're gonna be drunk.
Yeah, guys. Ooh, look at Zach fingering
Look
that
at that.
box.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Fingering.
And then I said, look at him fingering that box.
He's
I
fingering that
apologize.
box. Look at him go.
No.
Wow.
Poppity corn.
We should
Popping
Poppity
something.
corn.
Hey.
Poppin'.
All right. So that
Oh,
movie.
oh, really? By the way, the Story of O is a BDSM movie? Great.
Wow.
Great.
Oh. Well, you know what? We didn't watch the trailer for it.
Google
so it's
Magic,
okay.
baby.
Well, that's what $25 gets you, I guess. I'm sure there's a bunch of dudes just waiting for a movie to end with Debbie so they can just,
yeah.
oh, I got one.
I got another good one.
And then it's just gonna
She
be a
does
string of
Dallas. Ugh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget, guys, if you have a trailer you really want us to
4
watch,
was
the
the best.
$50 donation, if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. But yeah, we still got the $25 and the $50 thing going on. So if you can,
A Mini Moose found one. Don't read it. Don't give it away.
don't
Don't do it. Don't give it away.
stay away from the chat.
All right. So the other movies that it was up against was Lion with Dev Patel, Nicole Kidman. We saw
The trailer for
movie
it.
getting really, really good reviews. Well, I want to go check that out. Manchester by the Sea.
I talked to an Indian buddy at work, and I was like, "What about Lion? Like, are you excited for that?" He's like, "We grew up watching those movies, dude. I don't want to watch that anymore."
We live that life.
Yeah, he's
For
like,
sure.
yeah,
That
dude,
life.
I don't need to be watching
That'd
that.
be like if Hollywood made some movie starring all Latino actors, but it was essentially a telenovela, and I'd be like, I've seen that a million
we've all
times.
seen this before.
Put me in more Star Wars.
And then Hacksaw Ridge, which I haven't seen, which I also have not seen.
Mhm.
I
Weird,
was
oddly
close to
enough,
seeing
like I've heard some backlash against that movie.
really.
I heard it was super violent.
I heard that
Really?
too,
Like,
but like most of the things that I heard
The
was
tone goes like the movie's
Very
not,
extreme.
That the movie opens like Forrest Gump and then just goes hardcore 10 times worse than Saving Private Ryan in terms
Wow.
of violence. Like
wow.
that's what I heard. So I'd still watch all these. That's fine. I definitely want to see Moonlight though.
Yeah.
Was Moonlight the obviously deserved winner for you, or were you like there should have been another movie?
Well, so this is the thing. Like I've seen 3 of these 5 movies.
Okay.
I've seen Moonlight, Hell or High Water, and Manchester by the Sea. Of the 3, I definitely think that Moonlight is the most interesting and the most unique and the most different.
Okay.
Manchester by the Sea is really, really good.
Okay.
I don't want to.
You got to finish that last third of Moonlight.
I don't want to say it's a safe movie because it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But it's.
I know what you're. It's more of the
It's
type.
a little
the
bit
type
of like a
film
more common type of a story.
that would win the best
Gotcha.
drama.
Right,
I
right.
get you.
And then Hell or High Water is a little bit of like a curveball movie because no one really. I don't think anybody really expected it to do what it did. And then Lion Hacksaw Ridge I still have to see, but.
Mm-hmm.
Of these 5 and of the 3 I've seen, Moonlight, Manchester by the Sea, definitely for me personally would have been really hard to pick which one
Cool.
I would have wanted.
Oh, I can't
To
wait.
see
All
what-
right, I'm
to
gonna
see
watch
win.
them. I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna
I'm
watch
really
them.
excited. Like these movies, I don't know if I've ever had a lineup where there's been a string of movies that I feel bad about not watching.
Just a one corn.
It's
That's
warm.
just good.
Smells like good popcorn now.
No, that's just Zach's hands.
Oh, what I was saying is that I don't
His
think
hands
there's-
smell delicious.
I don't think there's been a string of movies that I've seen in a while that I'm like, holy crap, I need to watch all these. Rather
Yeah.
than just like,
Yeah.
I'll put them on the back burner.
Sure.
These are all movies that I feel like I need to go watch.
It normally takes me a while to get to all of the Best Picture nominations of a year, but for this, I'm kind of like, I think I could get through all of these before like the Oscars and be somebody who has actually seen them all.
Well, this is kind of a good year because I think previously in a lot of other years, a lot of the movies that have come out at the tail end have been mostly disappointing, and there's only been a few gems. Whereas this year, it's even more so than just at the tail end of the year. Throughout the year,
Yeah.
if you went out and you looked for good movies, they were
Right.
out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Like 2 nights ago, I just saw Hunt for the Wilder People.
Oh yes,
cool.
what'd you think, dude?
It was amazing. It was
I
great.
love
I
that
love
movie.
Taika Waititi.
That one
yeah.
should have been in Best
That-
Comedy.
yeah, I'm surprised
for
that
Golden
one's not
Globes.
here
That
more.
one should have been
Yeah.
in Best Comedy. More than Deadpool. Like I
So,
really like Deadpool, but
Speaking of best motion picture, musical, or comedy, La La Land obviously that was the winner. It was up against 20th Century Women.
which I heard was great.
Deadpool.
Dustin, how good was 20th Century Women? Dustin Cam.
It was so good. I gotta take the headphones off because I hear myself and I can't talk, and I'm just like, oh god. All right, so 20th Century Women, my opinion, best movie of 2016 I've seen so far. I haven't seen Moonlight though, so I'm pretty sure that will take it because I love Barry Bonds. I think he's a great filmmaker. I saw his shorts on Vimeo, but 20th Century Women, phenomenal. The characters are so rich, and what they're dealing with is so universal. I really, really liked it.
Awesome.
You
Well,
heard
there
it
go.
from the voice of God himself.
If you guys, real quick, just go back to the drama for a second. Can you go back to the drama nominations? I want to ask the chat, have you guys seen all of these? Which ones have you seen? Which ones were you kind of rooting for? Were you
Yeah.
surprised that Moonlight won
Any
the Golden
upset?
Globe?
Actually, if it's possible,
Yeah, you want to do a poll?
let's do a little poll.
Let's do a poll.
I'm really
Okay.
curious to see
Who would you
what
choose
the
as
audience
the winner?
thinks. Yeah.
And like rank them down and like from best to worst?
Yeah, or I say if we could just put all 5 movies and everyone can vote kind of what they thought was their favorite movie.
And that's for best motion picture drama.
Drama.
correct?
Yeah,
Drama.
yeah.
Let's have the chat room vote on that.
Letterboxd actually. So Letterboxd did a release of the movie that the users rated the highest as their favorite movie of 2016, and Moonlight was also the winner.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So going back to best motion picture, musical, or comedy, La La Land was the winner. It was up against 20th Century Women, Deadpool, Florence Foster Jenkins, and Sing Street. So
Mhm.
I've only seen again 3 of the 5 movies.
La La Land, Deadpool, Sing
Sing
Street.
Street.
Yeah, yeah.
And Sing Street, I love Sing Street. There has been some controversy, not controversy, but a lot of people have been talking, saying that maybe Sing Street should have been kind of more revered and more
Sure.
kind of promoted and put out there,
Yeah.
more so than La La Land. I really like Sing Street. I think Sing Street is really good,
Mhm.
really charming, really funny.
But it's definitely
it's
like
a bit more universally relatable, maybe.
Mhm.
it's more of an indie film. It feels like I don't
Yeah.
know who distributed it.
yeah.
I don't know, but La La Land is like a big Hollywood motion picture, with a big studio
It's got
backing it.
two
Huge
huge
star,
stars,
yeah,
beautiful
yeah,
looking
yeah.
people.
So
while
people,
Sing Street
yeah,
is not
Plus, I
that.
think like in terms of, and I know it's always you never want to judge a movie based on like some of these things, but for me, I always look at what's really memorable, what really sticks with me when I walk out of the theater. What do I really remember?
right.
When the movie ends, do I want to go see it again? With Sing Street, I saw it once, and I was like, cool, I'd like to see that movie eventually.
oh yeah,
when,
yeah, yeah.
It's not
when
high
La
on
La
the
Land
priority.
ended, I wanted to sit there and just watch
Me
the
too,
next show.
kind of. I kind of wanted to see. I want to see La La Land again.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do.
So I really dug that movie.
And
Wow.
I would have wanted to see Deadpool again if not for the really terrible two members of the audience that were sitting right in front of us. We were all at the same screening, right, for Deadpool?
No, I wasn't with you for
earlier.
Deadpool.
No, who was there? Were you that? You were there, right?
I think I remember you
Um,
telling me about
no.
those two guys.
These
though.
guys, these like guy and girl were treating it like it was a roller coaster ride, and they were and just like, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling us
Yeah, I
that.
remember
right?
you told us
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Ruined
yeah.
it. So I was like, I want to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You almost ruined Deadpool, almost.
I definitely want to see 20th Century Women. Florence Foster Jenkins didn't really appeal to me that much.
Yeah, I
Like the trailers weren't that memorable for me.
Yeah.
If I were to watch it, it would only be for Meryl Streep.
Why do you
Oh,
think
yeah, the
though? Why
Streeper.
do you think we have?
We're
no
just not,
interest
dude.
in
We're
that
not the
one, though?
demographic.
Yeah.
Look at that movie poster.
I guess.
Look, you tell me that like three dudes in their about to be 30s or in their 30s
prime of life.
who are like not British are gonna care about this movie called Florence Foster Jenkins?
That's
No way
true.
in hell. But do you think that the people who love Florence Foster Jenkins even gave Deadpool a second thought?
Maybe I don't
No
know.
way in hell.
I don't know. I want to say that there is a crossover audience. For
I would
those
love
movies.
to. I would.
and I want to meet those people.
And it's the crossover audience is when Ryan Reynolds is on Live with Kelly Ripa. That's what the crossover.
That's the crossover audience.
And they watch that and they're like, "Oh, he's fun." Like that's the
Like, oh, I
crossover
love
audience.
him.
The winner was Moonlight. Moonlight
Nice.
was oh, they can't say hell. All right, got 6. Some movie I can't see past actor's head got 1. Well, that's probably why it was called Lion. Is that not?
There you go.
Can you not?
There you go.
Go back
Just
to
let
the
me
other one?
knock you backward, Hector.
There we go.
There you go.
Moonlight. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have really been liking that movie.
It's my face. It's my face.
There you go.
The Hector
Um,
face.
You didn't have to see every movie to vote, but
Look, Shroom Girl's a crossover audience.
Shroom Girl,
She said she would watch both.
sweet. I would love to see the demographic of the people that voted for the Golden Globes. Was it the Hollywood Foreign Press?
Yeah,
That's who
Hollywood
voted for.
Foreign Press.
So, like, what is the Hollywood Foreign Press? Anybody who is not in the United States, who's a member of the press, who reviews movies, they're all part of the Hollywood Foreign Press is like a group,
know.
right? I don't know anything about the Golden
I don't
Globes.
know. I don't know
obviously.
who votes on this.
But
And somebody in the chat room saying that only like 60 people get to vote. I don't know how
Yeah,
big
it's
that
actually
is.
pretty small.
that's
It's a
crazy.
small
All
voting
right,
pool.
cool.
That's crazy to have an award show.
Sure.
With 60 people.
Yeah.
Only voting.
Definitely different
Wow.
than the Academy that has like thousands of
Yeah.
voters.
Yeah.
Mhm. Interesting.
All right, so we're going to jump over to Best Performance by an Actress in a Motion Picture Drama.
Boom.
Isabel.
Wait, we got to do the poll for comedy. We got to do that.
Oh yeah,
comedy
we
musical.
gotta set up.
Let's
Okay,
set up
okay.
that
Move your
poll.
head. Move your head again. Okay.
Move your big fat head.
There you go.
I'll read them off to you.
Can we?
can.
Justin. Show
We
that full
can't.
screen.
We got La La Land, 20th Century Women, Deadpool, Florence Foster Jenkins, and
Sing Street.
Boom.
I'm voting for it. There it is.
There
No,
it
then go
is.
full screen on there,
There it is.
Adam.
Now go full screen, Adam.
Right there. Here we go.
There you
Boom.
go. Boom.
Pretty
Done,
good.
done.
Look at all these tabs.
I don't know your secret tricks. There you go.
F11.
Boom,
Thank you.
baby.
Boom.
All right, guys, let's get those
Those
votes
are
in.
The ones.
La La Land, 20th Century Women, Deadpool, Florence Foster Jenkins,
Drinkers.
Jernkins.
and Sing Street. Oh, a lot of people voting on this one. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, because we actually have the information up.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right, so while the vote's going on, let's talk about
RJ Canuck says 90 members in the Hollywood Foreign Press from
Ah,
across
okay.
55
55
countries.
countries.
Interesting.
Wow.
I wonder how much
That's a
love
small
Deadpool.
voting pool.
Yeah.
I know, right? Like, how many
Right.
of the? Who are these people?
Not that I think that he deserved to win, but still, who are these? Yeah.
Yeah, who are these people? And how do I get a spot on that voting?
So you just-
37
so
people
you can
voted
just
for
get
Deadpool. We clearly know.
Yeah.
We clearly know most of the people in our
Well,
audience.
I
our
could've-
audience
could've
is
seen that coming.
fantastic, and we know they watch Deadpool.
I bet you most people have only seen Deadpool from this list
Yeah.
so far, and
It's priorities, dude.
maybe we'll want to see
Priorities.
one, maybe two other movies from that list.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so best performance by an actress in a motion picture drama, Isabel Huppert for Elle, which is an international film, which won Best International Film. I haven't seen this movie, but I've heard good things about it. Amy Adams for Arrival, which I thought she was really, really good. I feel like maybe there could have been better performances.
Okay.
But I guess I would have to still see more of the movies to really determine.
Do you think
But I
people
she
just
was
saw
really
her
strong.
performance in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, and then they saw her in Arrival, and they're
And they
like,
felt bad for
"She's
her?
amazing!" in Arrival. They're like, "Actually, I forgot she's a really good actor."
Great.
When they just,
No,
Okay.
but she is really good in Arrival. I mean, that movie. Have you guys seen Arrival?
not yet. I'm about to.
Yeah.
about to.
I know, dude.
So
We're
good.
behind.
Mhm.
We're
So
behind on the movie
good.
thing.
No, it's a really great movie, and she definitely carries that
Good.
movie. Like Jeremy Renner is also like a supporting actor,
But Jeremy Renner's
you're
like
really
Hawkeye in real life. Let's be real.
sure,
He's great in
Very
small
true.
doses. He's a great supporting character in
she's-
real life.
she's great in it. Then Jessica Chastain for Miss Sloane, which
I love
kind
Jessica
of mixed
Chastain.
reviews for that movie.
Okay.
Ruth Negga for Loving, and now
You know what's interesting about Miss Sloane is it's like a political, and I think that the audience around the world was like, we don't want this right now.
Maybe.
We don't want a movie
very
that's about like
possible, yeah.
a political thriller drama. Everyone's like escapism. Damn.
That's a bowl.
And a big ass bowl
That's
of
a
popcorn.
beautiful looking
This
bowl
looks
right there.
great. Look at how good this looks. It's all bright and shit.
It
That looks
tastes even
good.
better.
Uh,
Zach, are you an expert popcorn maker?
That's pretty good.
Dang.
did you work at a movie theater?
Are you sure?
God damn, he has some real talent. You can
good.
paint a wall, build a computer, and pop some popcorn. Some bitch.
Get
of
you
all
a man
trades.
that can do both. You
Jack
know
of
what I'm
all
saying?
trades.
Get you a man that can do both.
And then best performance by an actor in motion picture drama, Casey
Wait,
Affleck.
go back.
What?
Ruth Negga?
Yes, for Loving.
Natalie Portman for Jackie? All right, never mind. Keep
I
going.
haven't seen either of those movies.
I have Jackie at home, so I'm really looking forward to seeing Jackie.
You better let her out.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture drama. Casey Affleck for Manchester by the Sea. Joel Edgerton for Loving. Andrew Garfield for Hacksaw Ridge. Viggo Mortensen for Captain Fantastic. And Denzel Washington for Fences.
Man on fire.
You saw Fences.
Yeah.
Do tell.
Denzel is one of the greatest actors ever, I believe.
Did you know there's a podcast dedicated just to Denzel?
Really?
Yeah.
What's
It's
it called?
what's it called? It's called like the greatest actor ever or something like that, and it's only about Denzel. I don't
Listen.
know what they talk about half the time.
There are certain things that he does that I saw this like comedy skit with these really good comedians, and this guy was doing a great impression of Denzel where he basically like points every time at the camera when he says something dramatic, and he points this way and he does this, does these things, and just like he has this great little like overbite in his lip, this like beautiful little like,
Kind of a lisp. A little,
you know.
like
That's what it looked like at the Golden
Globes.
Globes.
the bigger top lip.
when he's like about to cry, you know.
Yeah.
But I think that this actor was doing this like this impression out of love because he is so good. He's so iconic. He's with little tiny talking about nuances. Him and Viola Davis in Fences were phenomenal, and I thought Viola Davis even like surpassed Denzel in terms of, you know. But it may have just been because of what the characters were asked to do.
Yeah.
The performances were asked to do. But he was phenomenal. He was phenomenal as a director. I didn't think Fences was particularly cinematic. But since I had never seen the play, I'd never
Right.
seen the actual production, I really, really liked seeing Fences, and I was like, okay, I feel like I went and saw a production, which is great.
That's what I've heard is the biggest criticism of the movie.
Yeah.
Is that it feels too much like a play, not enough like a movie.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
But these
I
are
can
all
see that.
phenomenal actors, man. They're so great. But Denzel, out of these guys, out of the rest, I haven't seen the rest of them, but Denzel I think is awesome. But I want Viola Davis to win for Fences, and she wasn't even nominated
for what?
for Best Actress. Is she for Best Supporting? Did she win?
I don't know.
She did, right?
She won.
Okay, good. Then that's
Okay,
fine.
good.
I did. I thought I
here's
saw a
my-
picture
Here's my
of her.
question to you.
Yeah.
Is she really a supporting actor in that movie?
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
No way.
did they just
From what I've heard, no way.
put her
In
in supporting so
could
she would win versus
Emma Stone.
Best Actress? Who did they give it to for Best Actress?
Emma Stone.
In drama. This is musical or comedy.
In drama.
Go back.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, they gave it to Elle.
I don't even know who that is.
Because you
No,
never saw that movie.
If Viola Davis was in this category, I think she would have won it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's what's kind of shitty about award shows is you're like,
The only
did they give it to the person who's retiring? Did they? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean that goes back to the 60-person or 90-person voting pool. It's just weird. It's really weird. I mean, it generally represents what people think are good, but when decisions like that come up, she can definitely be a leading lady. And honestly, from everything that I've seen in that movie, it looks like leading lady material. But
Well,
I
you
don't
saw
know.
Fences and you saw La La Land. You've got Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, Denzel Washington, and Viola Davis.
Better performances in Fences, but
Right,
I liked
but
La La
I'm
Land better.
I'm saying like Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling were definitely both primary actors in that movie.
No doubt. And
Is
so
it-
were Denzel and Viola.
Does it feel that way in
Of
Fences
course,
too?
of course.
Exactly. So she's a leading. I would consider her a leading lady.
Yeah.
She's the co-lead of that film, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. So that's totally bullshit.
Yeah.
But she won, but she should have won Best Actress
Right.
instead of Best Supporting in any motion picture.
Right.
So bullshit.
So, best performance by an actress in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. Emma Stone won for La La Land. She was up against Annette Bening for 20th Century Women, Lily Collins, Haley Steinfeld for Age of 17, and Meryl Streep for Florence Foster Jane. This is one of those first years that, like, she got the Cecil B. DeMille Award for like lifetime achievement, basically. Meryl
Didn't
Streep
win
did.
the award.
Didn't win the award, and then like you're Emma Stone and you go and you win and you're up against Meryl Streep. That's
Ridiculous.
pretty crazy.
That talk about competition.
Yeah,
But listen, Emma was great.
it was.
She was great. I haven't seen the rest of these movies yet.
Yeah,
But
You got
some
a
of
lot
the
movies
some of
to
the
catch up
talent,
to
like,
me, Edge of
Annette
17
Bening?
to me, Edge of 17 was kind of a surprise because we watched the trailer and I think we were entertained by the trailer, but it wasn't a movie that I was like, I don't know if I'm really gonna run out and see it. But then people started coming out and they were like,
Haley Stanfield
good.
is good. She's
Yeah.
a good actor.
She was good in True Grit.
That's one of those movies that we talk about. That's like, let's wait for the reviews, and then the reviews came out, but we still haven't seen it.
Yeah,
You know,
really
What
solid.
we're really saying is, I'll watch it on DVD maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Eventually.
Best performance by an actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy. Obviously went to Ryan Gosling for La La Land. He was up against Colin Farrell for The Lobster, which I honestly forgot that it came out in 2016. I thought it came out the year before. I ordered the Blu-ray, so it should be
The
here.
Lobster?
Yeah, it should
Yeah.
be here on Thursday. I really want to see that movie. Hugh Grant for Florence Foster Jenkins, Jonah Hill for War Dogs, which I heard. I forget who I was watching or listening to. They were saying that it's Jonah Hill's best performance, even though the movie's not that good.
I get it.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
I can't when I saw those trailers, I couldn't imagine anything good coming out of that movie.
It looked kind of meh.
Yeah,
and it's Todd
exactly.
Phillips and like Hangover sequels were not
Even
good.
though the story was so totally morally fucked up, it looked like you could have gotten good performances as fucked up characters. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not surprised that Jonah did good. I'll say something maybe controversial. I think Ryan Reynolds should have won.
Really?
That's not controversial. That's what everybody wanted, Hector.
Not just because like I like the movie, but I think that he did a better job in a superhero, heavily prosthetic, CG, like having to do non facial acting, just body. You know what I mean? Like body language
Yep,
acting, comedic acting, action, all of these things that maybe the places like this don't care about. Versus Ryan Gosling, who was fantastic,
Yeah.
but in his element. Do you know what I mean?
He was very comfortable in this role, is what you're trying
Come
to say.
on,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
I would have given it to Ryan Reynolds. I thought he did a great job.
In that picture, he looks like, come on, guys, you should have given
Yeah.
it to me. Come on. By the way, these pictures are all odd.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Yeah, we got that a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
but now it's framed.
Now,
Wasn't it framed before?
No.
what?
Mm-mm.
No, what?
Oh, wasn't it? Oh, wow. There you go.
It's awesome. That was a drawing done by Colt
Colt Badu.
of the Cineverse show.
We're gonna hang it right here.
Right on that TV. Just put a nail in that screen. Put a nail right in that screen.
Yo, can
Yeah.
we put it in the TV? That'd be
Yeah,
great.
just yeah.
We'll put it right over Colin Farrell's mugshot.
Dude,
Wow.
these pictures are so odd. Anyways,
Yeah, did he just get arrested?
yeah. Right? Look at these pictures.
All right, here you go. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role in any motion picture. So this is kind of the
This is
weird
where all the
thing.
black ladies are at. All right, I get what
This
they're doing.
is kind of the weird. No, this is
Okay.
this is the weird thing about the
Okay.
Golden
Like
Globes.
y'all are good, but these white ladies
All
are
the other
better.
things are broken up by musical comedy, and then drama. Supporting
You're
is
saying
all
it like
together.
it's Adam's fault.
I know,
I
right?
know what the fuck, dude.
Oh, okay. Y'all had to have Lily Collins in there,
All
right? Phil Collins' daughter? Okay, cool.
So
Yeah.
Viola Davis won for Fences,
She should
up
have.
against Naomi Harris for Moonlight, who I think was really, really good. Nicole Kidman in Lion, Octavia Spencer for Hidden Figures, and Michelle Williams in Manchester by the Sea.
I'm sure they're all great performers.
So Michelle Williams was interesting because a lot of people kept talking about Michelle Williams. I'm watching the movie. I'm like, where the hell is Michelle Williams? She shows up a few times. Man, she's really impactful.
Right.
Really impactful.
Really?
She's one of those actors that I think she picks her movies pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she does a performance, really nails it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't look at Michelle Williams in the industry as like a powerhouse.
I still remember her from Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah.
Impactful supporting role.
Mm-hmm.
That's a supporting role. The co-leads in that were obviously
Right.
Jake and Heath.
Yeah.
But her and Anne Hathaway had some great stuff in there. And they
Mhm.
weren't in it as much, but they were impactful. And Michelle Williams, I remember coming from Dawson's Creek, I'm like, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic actor.
Yeah.
Great actor.
Okay.
So I still want to see Hidden Figures,
Mm-hmm.
The Lion, and I got to finish Moonlight and watch Fences. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role in any motion picture.
Whoa, Quicksilver won it.
Dang.
Aaron Taylor Johnson won for Nocturnal Animals. He was up against Mahershala Ali for Moonlight, Jeff Bridges for Hell or High Water, Simon Helberg for Florence Foster Jenkins, and Dev Patel in Lion.
There's some talented people there. Damn.
So a lot of people were saying that Mahershala Ali
Yeah.
should have won this.
Mm-hmm.
From everything that I've seen in Moonlight, he is really good. But I feel like because of how limited his screen time is, there wasn't enough for me to really latch onto the character, for me to really fully understand.
Maybe that's how the people voted. They felt the same.
Yeah. But he is good. Aaron Taylor Johnson, for me, was a real surprise. Because everything that we've seen him in,
Godzilla.
Avengers Age of Ultron, Kick-Ass,
Yeah.
nothing really that impressive. In this movie, I honestly did not even know it was Aaron Taylor Johnson until halfway through.
Good.
He was really, really, really creepy.
Just in this photograph that you're showing, it doesn't look like him. That beard changes his face so much.
He was terrifying in this movie, and I wasn't expecting it. I
Actor? Wasn't he the lead in the movie Lion?
haven't seen it. I don't know.
Hey, he was up against a white lady, okay? All right.
Was there an actual fucking lion in that movie? Who's that about? It's about the guy looking for his parents.
But we don't know how much.
Okay, Golden Globes, I see you. All right. Okay.
Them 60 people or
Okay.
90 people?
I see you, 90 people. I see how you like to organize.
Mhm.
Okay.
A lot of people are actually saying that Dev Patel probably should have won. That he gave a really good performance. So I don't know.
Mm.
Well,
So Uber Baldy saying Dev Patel is the title role in Lion. How the is he up for supporting actor?
exactly, Uber. Exactly.
Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't seen the movie.
Hollywood. We're just a bunch of crazy guys and dolls.
Hollywood.
Oh, boy.
But yeah, so
That's
Nocturnal
rough.
Animals, the movie itself, I wasn't that crazy about the movie. I thought it was all right.
Who's the
it's
director on
It's a
that?
movie within a movie. It's Tom Ford.
Tom Ford, the fashionista.
He did
Comes
Serious
from the world
Man.
of fashion.
It's kind
Got
of
a
a
friend who
movie.
really
It's kind of
liked
a
it.
movie within a movie,
Okay.
and I thought the movie within the movie was more intriguing than the actual movie itself.
Mm-hmm.
But he was definitely a standout performance for me.
Cool.
Damn it! Now I want to watch all of these movies.
I do too.
Yeah.
And then let's do this episode again so we can each have an opinion about
Exactly,
every single.
so we can all
We're sitting
talk
here
about-
stacking them.
That's a lot of movies we got. Watch.
Best Director Motion Picture, Damien Chazelle won for La La Land, who's up against Tom Ford for Nocturnal Animals.
Mhm.
Mel Gibson, Hacksaw Ridge, Barry Jenkins for Moonlight, and Kenneth Lonergan for Manchester by the Sea.
Kenneth
Interesting
does not
thing-
seem happy about having directed Manchester by the Sea. Look at how
The
sad he looks. Kenneth's like, why did I direct that?
Interesting thing about all these movies and all these directors this year is that the majority of them wrote all of their own movies. The only one who didn't
really
was Mel Gibson.
interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Directors are fed up with having to look at crappy scripts, I guess. They're like, I just want to do my
Maybe.
own thing.
They just do their own
That's
thing. yeah.
fascinating. Yeah.
Interesting.
Cool. I've only seen, again, just La La Land, and it was so great. It was very, very well directed.
Mhm, mhm.
And Damien Chazelle is what, 20
31.
years old? He looks so like a
He's
baby.
I
young
know.
compared to all these other dudes.
31?
He looks so
Jeez
young.
Louise.
Yeah.
Look at all these old cats. That's crazy.
Interesting story about Manchester by the Sea. That was originally, I think Matt Damon was one of the guys that they wanted to actually direct it.
Mm.
Kenneth Lonergan wrote the script. And then they kind of kept going through directors and figuring out what they wanted to do.
He's
Yeah.
just
And
like,
then
I'll do it.
him and Casey Affleck were kind of like, dude, just do it. you."
Really?
Yeah.
Just fucking do it. That's
That's
what
great.
they told him.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Look at that ugly mug. Look at this guy. So sad. Come on, Kenneth.
So
You directed a movie
sad.
people love. Just kidding. You could be sad. You can be whatever you want.
you
bud.
could do whatever you want.
And then up for best screenplay, La La Land, Damien Chazelle, Tom Ford, Barry Jenkins, Moonlight, Kenneth Lonergan, Manchester by the Sea, Taylor Sheridan for Hell or High Water.
Right.
La La Land won.
Best screenplay?
It did.
Mhm.
It's the movie is well written. I would say that maybe out of the other ones that I've seen, it's perhaps the easiest to kind of write because of what it deals with in the subject matter.
Mm-hmm. For La La Land.
Yeah, but I think
the
it's
strengths of La La Land are not the script.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like reward the movie for other things that it nailed, but not the script is just like, really?
To me, the writing of Manchester by the Sea and Moonlight were really, really good. Nocturnal Animals seemed like it was kind of a not necessarily a complicated thing to write. But it definitely had hurdles in order to be written well because of how it's a story within a story and how it kind of connects and how you have to, at the end, make it feel like it comes full circle. Hell or High Water also, but because of the dialogue and the way that it's written, to me, I think would have made it maybe a little bit more challenging to write. And I think also the performances definitely influence how that movie was written. I agree that I think Arrival definitely should have been in there. I mean, the way that movie was written was, I mean, that's a really tough thing, I feel like, to write.
I heard it's like expert level type stuff. Like it's
it is, but you
very
don't
cerebral.
It is, but I feel like because of how well it's written, you're not lost necessarily.
Well, yeah, and
like
that's
it forces you at the end to really think about the movie.
Right, sort of like explaining complicated subject matter in a way people can understand and grasp and latch onto.
Yeah. And then so there's a bunch of other categories, but we're gonna just stick with these ones. Best Motion Picture Animated. Zootopia won. It was up against Moana, My Life as a Zucchini, Sing, and Kubo and the Two Strings.
Here's some bullshit. Why is Sing on there and not Kung Fu Panda 3 or Finding Dory?
Maybe Sing's that good, Hector.
I haven't seen Sing yet.
Yeah, why are you talking shit about Sing when you haven't even seen the movie?
A lot of people actually really like Sing.
Yeah, Hector being all judgy and shit.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, stop that.
Doesn't surprise me that Kung Fu Panda 3 again gets snubbed because nobody saw it. For reals, everybody thinks it's a joke because its title is Kung Fu Panda 3, and DreamWorks has a shit marketing department behind them.
Hector, but you haven't seen Sing yet, though. How do you know this movie isn't better than Kung Fu Panda 3?
I really, really fucking hated Despicable Me. I have no interest in Minions or Despicable Me 2 or 3. And somebody whose opinion I care about very much said that The Secret Life of Pets, which also came out this year, was shit. And I'm like...
But we're talking about Sing, Hector.
I know. All the same studio, all the same...
yeah.
And it also seems like the thing that's wrong about animation... I'll see it.
Okay.
Listen, I watched Angry Birds. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll see anything if it's animated.
That's what I'm saying. What you're saying right now, I will support it or turn it down once you see the movie. I haven't seen the movie yet either, so let's watch it together.
Ginger Peony says, that's my niece's favorite movie. She chases the dogs around with her little stick and shouts, "Hey, yeah, don't show Kung Fu Panda to young children." Should.
Did she develop a love for dumplings?
Yeah, that'd be great.
I love dumplings.
I've only seen Zootopia out of all these. And I love Zootopia.
Oh, Zootopia is fantastic.
So
Moana and Kubo are...
I saw Kubo. I did not like it as much as Zootopia.
Kubo's good.
Definitely. You haven't seen Moana yet.
I have not seen Moana.
Zach loved Kubo. Zach and Malika fucking loved Kubo and the Two Strings. Because it was fantastic. But, y'all, Moana was great, too.
So is that it? Is that all the news for the nominations?
I mean, that was a lot.
That's Golden Globes, y'all.
Is there any movie that you've seen so far that you think will probably end up on the Best Picture list or potentially win?
For the Oscars? Well, yeah, man. Every time I see a movie like Kubo and the Two Strings, I'm like, this may be my favorite movie of the year. It's not going to get nominated for Best Picture. The last time an animated movie got nominated was Toy Story 3. And I think that Kubo and Zootopia have good cases for maybe being the Best Picture of the year, but they're not going to get nominated. What else? Man. I feel like it's just all been the award winners this last part of the year. I'm having a tough time remembering. I loved 10 Cloverfield Lane.
That movie was great.
That had some great performances that I don't want them to go missed. Like John Goodman was terrifying in that. He's like so good. And Mary Elizabeth Winstead did a great job. I don't know, man.
To me, the awards don't carry a lot of weight. So if I watch a movie, I'm going to enjoy it. And that's it. Like, I love Zootopia. I liked Kubo and the Two Strings. I love Sing Street. I'm still pissed off that Creed hasn't gotten the recognition that it deserves.
I know.
So I can't really put a lot of weight behind these awards. So I'm not anticipating the Oscars very much, but I am going to watch to see the acceptance speeches. because that's my favorite part.
Super 390 says, it looks like Disney only bribed the Hollywood Foreign Press enough to get 2 animated films nominated. Nah, you obviously haven't seen Zootopia or Moana. Like, they're amazing. And if Disney was really bribing them, don't you think they would have gotten Finding Dory, their Pixar movie, on there?
Yeah.
Or, you know, like, yeah.
What else
they were
did
great.
they come out with? They
like
were
every movie
murdering
that
it
made
this
money
week.
this year, and also
This
they don't
week,
give a
this
shit.
year.
They made 5, 7. How many billions of dollars did they make this
35
year?
billion
They
gazillion dollars.
broke records
Come on.
last year because
They don't
of
give
how
a
much
shit
money
about
they made.
awards.
No, they don't. Really.
Just how like Warner Brothers doesn't give a shit about coherent superhero movies. They're like, we're fine. You guys are gonna keep seeing them.
Disney's laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, keep your awards.
But for
dudes."
real, Moana and Zootopia were like amazing this year. Amazing.
Good movies.
Go see them.
Go see them. All right, moving on from awards talk.
Iconic says Augie's still salty after Creed for
Fuck
a year
yeah,
later.
I
Like,
am.
yeah,
I'm always
Yes.
gonna be salty because that movie
yeah,
turned me into a puddle of emotions.
so good.
And
So, baby, trying to get some of that popping corn? Show off your belly to the camera at
show
least.
it off, show it off.
Walk more in the
That's
front.
Popcorn belly. Popcorn belly.
Whoa! Woo!
Popcorn belly.
Damn, he's taken.
By the way, you guys, we're still adding to the movie train. So if you guys have a suggestion, let us know. $25 donation for that. And also, if there's any trailers you want to watch, it's a $50 donation.
Rogue One, a Star Wars story of
Story
Oh Brother,
of
where
Oh
art
Brother,
thou?
Where art thou? Excluding the question mark, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Started off with thou. All right. Next topic for the night. Some news that made me excited because I kind of knew this was going to happen, but having it confirmed kind of puts me at ease.
Is this a spoiler?
No, it's not a spoiler. Well, I mean, I guess if you haven't seen
I've seen it.
episode 7,
I saw Force Awakens.
so there was a interview with Rian Johnson, the director of the next Star Wars movie, and they asked him about where the movie was going, exactly what was happening, general, Star Wars stories, and he came back with this response. He says, "I don't want to skip ahead 2 years talking about the end of episode 7. I want to see the very next moment of what happens. How Rey and Luke relate to each other is the key relationship in episode 8. A large, and he says that it'll be a large part of the movie. He says that this we're going to spend a large part of the movie addressing why Luke is there and what he'll do next. Like Luke, Rey has been pulled into a bigger world by connecting with the Force. But part of what she's dealing with is the realization that she has the power and this gift. She's taking her first step into coming to terms with the thing inside her, but she never knew that she never knew was there, and just starting to reveal its potential. So that's, to me, was very settling because at the end of this movie, the first thing I said once it was done is I was like, this next movie has to pick up right at this moment. I want the first scene of episode 8 to be Rey's hand stretched out and Luke sitting there and him finally speaking. Because you could tell right at the end of the movie he was about to, say something.
Great. He did some great acting, Mark Hamill.
And it was like 5 seconds. It was great.
His best acting of the whole saga.
You think so?
Dude, look at his face right there. Look at that emotion.
I just love the way his face has changed. It gives him like this grizzled look that somebody who has been alone for the past however many years has been looking.
The whiteness, that's Luke Skywalker, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Toshi Station, I'm a power converter. That's him with the white beard right there.
Having
So
gone
cool.
through some shit, like who knows what he's been up to. It'll be interesting to see what happens from this point. And I really like that they're taking this approach to it. He also said that this movie was going to be sort of more lighthearted than episode 7 and a little bit more on the comedic side, which is interesting because if we're dealing with emotions of why Luke has been a loner for the past however many years, is that going to be funny? Or are the things that they do together going to be funny? Or what exactly is going to happen?
I think we can ask Adam because Adam, you're going to be the guy to tell us this. Even though everybody thinks of Empire Strikes Back as being the darkest Star Wars movie, it's so dark. All the sequels are now have to be dark. There's some of the funniest moments in Empire, and that's considered the darkest movie. Wouldn't you say so? The moments involving Han, the Millennium Falcon always breaking down. Like,
yeah.
There's some great stuff in there
There
that
is.
people forget because the comedy.
Because I think they look at the movie as a whole.
Because the
Instead of
comedy,
looking at moments.
the comedy's in the moment, and the whole is this feeling of despair. But the comedy is in the moment. So I'm not worried about that. When they're saying that, it's because Ryan Johnson's probably on that day filming like a really funny scene with, I don't know, General Organa and C-3PO, or Rey and she's trained. Like something really funny happens. So he's like, this is and there's like probably
Also,
really funny comedy in it.
K2 had some really funny moments in Rogue One,
And
but
that's
that
the
movie
darkest.
was still pretty heavy. It was still really heavy. So this doesn't make me worried at all.
Yeah, Yoda. All of Yoda in the Empire is hilarious. He's insane.
It actually is. Mine. He's so weird.
Or I will help you not.
He's insane.
So I'm not worried about this because honestly, a little bit of a change of pace it'll be fun for this franchise. So
the part that I found interesting was when he's talking about Rey and discovering a power that she never knew she had.
right.
Because there was a lot of speculation around the time of Episode 7 of, has Rey known whether or not she's been force sensitive her whole life? Does she have her mind wiped? Is there a reason why she doesn't exactly remember where she came from? Or does she know? And we as the audience just don't know. So there's a lot of questions in regards to her identity and where she came from.
I don't think she know. I mean, when Finn was like, "How'd you do that?" She's like, "I don't know. I don't know." Like, I think she's. I can't wait because I my takeaway from Force Awakens is that she is going to be the most powerful Force user ever of all time. She's going to go Super Saiyan Goku on us.
And even with this ending,
Level 3.
even with this ending, we know that Rey, Luke's reaction is not only to seeing somebody, but it's also to seeing the lightsaber. But could it be to the lightsaber and to actually see her because he knows who she is? He recognizes her.
And the little grave was an homage. It was in respects to Han, because I'm sure he felt Han die because he's tapped into the Force and he felt his friend Han. So I think those little rocks were for Han.
Maybe.
So when she walks up, he's like, "Okay, we're in this. All right, this is what happened.
Yeah. He knew what
My
was
nephew killed his father,
Yeah.
and now I need to train
the
you."
kid who I trained for a little while.
He probably felt
killed
that.
my best
The way
friend.
Yoda felt it when Anakin went bad. Yoda was like, "Urgh."
Right.
Yeah.
Luke's on some fucking
How'd he
Jedi
go?
planet.
How'd he go?
Because Han talks about how Luke went searching for the very first Jedi temple, which is where that's believed to take place.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie,
Ugh.
it's finally where he discovers.
Yeah,
the
like,
very,
of
very
all
first
time.
ancient Jedi temple.
Of all time, yeah.
So I think I like the fact that this is the first Star Wars movie that picks up exactly where the last one leaves off. It's never happened before. Between episodes 4 and 5, there's about a year gap or 2-year gap.
Right.
Or actually, it's 2 or 3. And then Empire to Jedi, it's a year. And you've got 10 years between episode 1 and 2, and then 3 years between 2 and 3. And then, 18 years.
Serena asks, "Do you guys think Rey is related to Luke or Obi-Wan, or somebody else? One of those three. What do you guys think?"
I don't know. I'm hoping she's not related to anybody.
Yeah. I don't need her to be related to anybody on either end.
Yeah. Do you think it would be more significant if she was?
That depends on how it's written.
Yeah, it really depends on that. But I also can understand the criticism of too much fan service in a movie. Like, I get it. Yes, you want to connect this whole universe. But at the same time, it's really hard for me to believe that in this entire universe, only these people are connected to the Force.
I know.
I know. It shrinks down the universe for me, which I don't like, because we're talking about an entire giant universe that has a bunch of Force users.
And if people are like, "I don't want to see her be a Skywalker," but Kathleen Kennedy said that the episodes are about the Skywalkers, this is still about Kylo Ren.
Right.
And I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to ruin the movies for you. This is my prediction. If you've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, I think
movie or the show?
The cartoon show, obviously. I think Kylo Ren is going to become fully a good guy by the end of Episode 9. The same way that Luke
Maybe Rey turns
Prince
bad?
Zuko.
I don't
He's gonna
think
take the Prince
that's what I'm
Zuko
saying.
path.
I don't think Rey is going to turn bad. I don't think it's doing this, but I think that Rey, it might be a little bit more gray, or I don't know, but I think that that Kylo Ren is going to for sure become a good guy. So it will be about a Skywalker. So Zenblade says, "I think Rey is Kenobi's granddaughter." It's like, cool, maybe.
See, the thing with her being Obi-Wan Kenobi's
accents aren't genetic, but sure.
Yeah.
the thing with her being Obi-Wan Kenobi's granddaughter, I mean, we have not explored any of that territory
Right.
Obi-Wan
So
Kenobi's
do you think
story. I
that's
feel
why,
like it
do you
would
think
feel
that's why
too
they
forced.
pop out an Obi-Wan movie just to fill in that gap?
I hope not.
Just to bring back Ewan McGregor, put some white in his beard and his hair, and have him like hook up on Tatooine and be like, "What have I done? I've made a terrible mistake.
It's like,
Get
"Oh,
out of here,
that
woman."
That was fantastic, woman, but you must leave me now.
Dude, this is
I
not. This
really
is,
don't want that.
I have to work in the morning.
This is not the D you're looking for.
It's like
Go off planet.
It's like Jyn Erso's mother. Jyn Erso's mother was force sensitive. She wasn't
No,
related
she
to
wasn't.
Skywalker.
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't.
I read that book.
She was not.
She was not force sensitive. Okay.
Really?
People straight up don't know how to read, y'all.
What did it say then?
Straight up don't
Reading's hard,
know
Hector.
how to
Reading
read.
is hard.
Explain.
Okay. You don't
In
judge
the novel Catalyst, a Rogue One novel that is about Mads Mikkelsen's character Galen Erso and his wife Lyra, and Ben Mendelsohn's character Orson Krennic. Lyra is somebody who respects the Force. She believes in the Force. She admires the Force. She
So she's like
she's an enthusiast. She's a
like
fan. She's a fangirl.
Baze
She's a
Malbus
fanboy.
and
Yeah.
what's
Who
his
the
name?
protectors of the wills or whatever. Chirrut?
Chirrut Imwe.
Chirrut Imwe. She is somebody who believes that it is real, and because she has a deep fondness and love and respect for nature, she goes spelunking, she goes cave diving, she's like a mineralogist, she's like a biologist in that regards, and Galen is more of like the scientist. That's why they end up meeting, is because of her she was like a tour guide when he was like studying crystals because of power sources and blah 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 XYZ. But because of her love of nature, she'll go into a cave and just like close her eyes and look up and just like try to connect with nature in a way that she is described in the book. It's like she wants to feel the Force. She imagines that she is. She kind of wishes she could tap into that. But at no point does she fucking move something with her mind. Like,
Right,
she's not
right.
Force sensitive. She's just like, she believes that it's real.
She's force adept. Like she can feel it. She can't.
Or she
use
says
it like
she
a
can,
Jedi.
or she says she wants to. She's just somebody who, she's like the difference between somebody who is religious versus spiritual. She's spiritual. She's not religious, but she's spiritual. That's
Right.
what she is. She's spiritual. Great book. You guys should read it. You guys should read it.
Okay.
And maybe tell me if I'm wrong. Maybe your interpretation will be different.
I am hoping that the
Don't take
relationship.
my word for it. Ba-da-ba.
I'm hoping that the relationship between Rey and Luke is kind of like what Yoda and Luke had in Empire, where it's very much.
Right.
Obviously, it's going to
Right.
be a mentor training, but I want to see that. Plus, I want to see the effects that Kylo Ren's story has on Luke
Exactly.
and how it affects his training of Rey.
I have a feeling Ren really did a number on Luke.
Oh, yeah.
Because he looks like a tortured person. Like
He
he's
does.
really.
This is just like Kung Fu Panda. I'm serious. And Luke is just like the Dustin Hoffman character, Master Shifu, who doesn't want to train the new recruit, Poe. I mean,
This
Ray.
is just like Kung Fu
It's
Panda.
just like
Hector.
he's like, no, I can't, because when I trained Tai Lung, he went evil.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ray's like, come on, you gotta train me. The Dragon Warrior. That's the same thing. See how Poe became the Dragon Warrior?
Yeah.
The most powerful
Yeah.
Kung Fu master of all time? That's what's gonna happen to Ray, but with the Force.
Boom.
I want to see her pull down some Star Destroyers.
Oh shit.
I want Ray.
That would be
yeah,
dope.
I want straight up Star Wars Force Unleashed.
Exactly.
You know, that's what the title of the ninth episode should just be. It should be like The Force Awakens, The Force takes a break, and then The Force Unleashed.
The Force takes 5.
You know, and the trailer should
The
just
Force
be her
takes
just
5?
like
Yeah.
moving down a Star Destroyer and
Yeah.
just be like, I'm coming for you.
He's like,
I'm coming
I'm
for
coming
you,
for you,
Empire.
Kylo.
I'm
Kylo
coming
Ren.
for you, Kylo. I'm coming for you, First Order. You're about to be the Last Order.
Bitch.
Wow.
Padawan. All right.
Is this Star Wars Day?
It's Star Wars Day
It's
today,
Star Wars
May
Day,
the
yeah.
4th.
Mhm.
It's May 4th.
Oh, we're getting ready for this whole year. We have to wait.
For
till
what?
the next,
For
till we
Star
see
Wars?
the next Star Wars movie.
Absolutely. Real exciting news. This is cool if you are a fan of
The
film
Force
or
takes
art.
a breather.
And
Yeah, there you go.
if you're a fan of film and art or are in the Los Angeles area or both, I hope you're both. I had no idea that this was a thing, but the George Lucas Museum is going to be built in Los Angeles. Look
Where
at that.
the hell are they gonna?
There's
fit
George
this?
Lucas. I will tell you where, old friend. I will tell
me
you.
because I need to ride my bike.
He's
there.
apparently spent the last decade trying to find a home for his Museum of Narrative Art.
It's
I
supposed
love
to be in Chicago.
Love the title
originally.
of that. And then San Francisco. And then finally he decided on Los Angeles. The filmmaker has chosen LA's Exposition Park over the competing plan to build the project on Treasure Island in San Francisco Bay. Treasure Island's a pretty cool name, though, for a spot. So here's a quote from the group. After extensive due diligence... Ooh, look at that image. That's a great image. That concept art for the park.
Concept art.
After extensive due diligence and deliberation, the board of directors of the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art is pleased to announce plans to build a museum at Exposition Park in Los Angeles. We have been humbled by the overwhelmingly positive support we received from both San Francisco and Los Angeles during our selection process. Settling on a location proved to be an extremely difficult decision precisely because of the desirability of both sites and cities. Lucas is going to fund the project. It's going to cost $1 billion, including construction, and his art it costs at least $400 million, which is nuts. This is going to be a museum of narrative art and pop culture. It's got about it's going to have George Lucas's extensive art collection, which makes sense because he's a film geek.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's who he is. It consists of 10,000 paintings and illustrations, including works by Norman Rockwell, N.C. Wyeth, R. Crumb, along with paintings, props, photography, illustration, costumes, cinematic art, and digital art from his Star Wars films and Hollywood classics like The Ten Commandments. This guy is a film geek. Let's see here. He faced some opposition on the other city's land that he was going to maybe build on from the city. So he said, George Lucas has said the following about the museum. The Lucas Museum will be a barrier-free museum where artificial divisions between high art and popular art are absent, allowing you to explore a wide array of compelling visual storytelling. Visitors who might be less inclined to visit a traditional fine art museum will be invited to engage with and relate to art forms they recognize and love. I love that. And it says
So it'll be
museums,
like an entry-level museum if you don't feel like museums are for you.
I mean, yeah, but then it's that whole thing of like, is something like concept art for a film entry-level art? Are storyboards entry-level art? Are paintings by Norman Rockwell entry-level? Or is it all just like not considered high art and fine art?
It's not. I went to the Getty the other day, and it's so subjective because I saw some drawings there. I'm like, like really, like you put up a whole exhibit for this? But it's all the inside community. It's like their own little bubble. And they have their own little hierarchy. So we just have to deal with that. Yeah.
This is really great. This is, I don't know who exactly said this quote, but listen to this. One visit may change not only the way you think about museums, but what you think art is. You're already familiar with narrative art because it's the art that tells the stories you love. Our collection features the original artist-made creations, from sketches to storyboards to sets to costumes from movies. And we showcase narrative art in paintings, illustrations, comic art, photography, and many other media. We're asking you to take another look at the art with us and appreciate it for the artistry and the storytelling. We also invite you to explore the lineage of narrative art so you can see what art inspired today's work and artists, which is why you're going to have the Norman Rockwells and all of that kind of stuff. So there's a bunch of great stuff in there, an expansive art and cinematic research library. It looks like it's going to be a place that's really going to be, man, they're going to have Degas paintings in there. This is great. It's just going to look, it looks like it's going to be a place that's going to be what's the word? Pop culture mecca.
Right.
Like you're going to go there and get inspired.
Very accessible to the general public
really cool.
who's maybe not so interested in high art or that high art culture.
Which, by the way, the Getty's awesome. But like,
the Getty's
I totally
fantastic.
hear what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
I love the Getty. But sometimes some of the exhibits I see in there, I'm like, this is... Whoever decided that these paintings belong here needs to look at my drawings. And I'm just like, I could put shit like this up all day. But I don't know. That whole community.
Did you guys ever see the documentary, Who the Fuck is Jackson Pollock?
No.
It's a great documentary that basically showcases the elitism that's in the art world, just like there is in every fine art.
Right.
There's in the fashion world, and it's in, fucking car racing world. Like, there's always, like, elitism.
Right.
But this woman finds this is a true story. She found an original Jackson Pollock at a yard sale in California years ago, bought it for like $5, and then like got it appraised, or somebody, was like, this is an original Jackson Pollock. And she got it appraised, and a lot of the art community was like, yeah, this is worth millions of dollars. This woman, struck gold. And she's just this cool old lady who was like, who the fuck is Jackson Pollock? Like, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
Versus a bunch of the art community was like, yeah, Zero Cipher says that is a good documentary. A bunch of the art historians were like, no, there's no way that's a Jackson Pollock. And then kind of like off the record, they were like, well, why? Why do you think? Why is that? And they had people comb over it and use UV light and find like a painting under the paint, all this different stuff. And it basically came down to some art critic saying like, there's no way that somebody like that could have found something like, what I'm saying? Like,
up on his high horse. What the fuck?
It's bullshit. So it was a great documentary that has stayed with me. Claire 58 says I actually saw that freshman year of college. Yeah, so whenever I think about this conversation, I think about that. I absolutely think that Alex Toth, who did character designs and art for Hanna-Barbera cartoons, is one of the greatest artists ever. Do you know what I mean?
Chuck Jones is one of the greatest cartoon creators ever.
Look, Jack Kirby, like all of these
It's
incredible
not
people.
high art, so people don't take him seriously.
Yeah. So, Adam, do you think that George Lucas is now going to be looked at favorably, and people aren't really going to shit on him for like the prequels anymore? You think that him selling Star Wars for $4 billion, giving most of it to charity,
the only people who
this,
really shit on George Lucas about the prequels are Star Wars people.
Yeah.
I think most sane people recognize that George Lucas definitely was a revolutionary artist, and they recognize that it wasn't just him; it was him and the people that helped him make all the movies.
He had a whole team.
He is somebody who, one of those rare people. I mean, I don't want to say in Hollywood because he doesn't even like really interact with the Hollywood community. He doesn't live anywhere near Hollywood. But he is someone who's very giving. He's all about community, and he's all about.
Yeah.
I saw a video with him about 3 nights ago, and he's talking about the dark side and the light side, and how like the dark side is for cynical, shitty people who are very selfish. The light side is very much about people who I hope would be the ones who put their best foot forward, who are all about giving and being selfless and all that kind of stuff. So the guy definitely has. He's definitely somebody who I think, is all about kind of trying to give back.
Yeah.
And I think the museum is part of that because he wants to hopefully intrigue people to go and learn more about art.
It sounds super cool.
Because art obviously can inspire in many different ways. Whether it's to be a filmmaker, to be a painter yourself, or any sort of creative thing that you do. Yeah. I think his hope is that people will go in there not just for the Star Wars stuff, or they'll go in there for the Star Wars stuff and see the other art that has to offer and realize there is more. It's like when we talk about movies all the time, we try to definitely differentiate the types of movies that we see. We love superhero movies, but if all we did was watch superhero movies, we'd have a very narrow opinion about
and then
movies.
we wouldn't be excited about superhero movies.
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant that he's mixing high art with low art, whatever the hell people want to call it. Because to me, what's really inspiring and what got me into this field is looking at concept art and seeing really cool drawings and looking at comic book art and seeing how you can really feel the movement of characters on a still page. And I really love seeing, like at the end of comic books where they show the construction lines and they show like their pre-sketches and everything like that, what they did to create this one comic that they sold for $2.50.
I know. Which
in some cases takes just as much work as making a high art piece of art, which sucks. But I like the fact that he's kind of bringing these two worlds together in this, that maybe people who are afraid or don't want to get into the high art scene might see something and be like, oh, okay, I see what they're talking about.
Absolutely. Super 390 says, I can't believe the snobbery against modern art here. It's like we're still living in 1913. I don't know if we're being snobby against modern art. I think what we're trying to push back against is the elitism in the art world.
Yeah.
And that sometimes does include modern art. It sometimes does include, Andy Warhol said that he believed that that like commercial art was art. I forget what his exact quote is, but like did he believe that popular art was art or advertising art was art? Because it all is, man.
Yeah, it is. It's just as much art. It takes just as much creative brain juice to come up with, an ad or a comic book page or just a simple drawing as it did to do something
We can all
else.
love what we love, except your Sire Oz says Phantom Menace better movie than Doctor Strange. No, get the fuck out. No, absolutely wrong. But everybody else, we can all love what we love. Just love what you love. Love what you love. But
yeah.
I'm yeah. All right.
Anything?
Next up,
what Foo40 says, anything can be art. That's absolutely right. There's no, everything is subjective. Anything can be art.
Have you seen that story of like somebody accidentally left a pair of glasses on the ground in an art gallery and people started taking pictures of it?
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah. People were like taking pictures and like snapping it and stuff, and
Yep.
it was just some guy who accidentally left his shades on the ground.
Love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
All subjective, dude.
All right.
Whew. All right. So is it that time? Is it that time?
It's our favorite time of the
It's our favorite time of the week.
night.
It's my favorite time of the week.
Trailer time! Yay!
Woo! All right. So
no,
this
that's the last one. That's not the first one.
Yeah, that's not the first one we're doing.
Why does it matter?
All right, let's start with some butts. It don't matter none.
Let's get this out of the way.
Butts,
Dustin,
butts,
are we
butts,
up?
butts,
Are we up
butts,
to show this one?
I don't even know what this is controlling.
Yes.
I don't know.
God?
Okay, cool. Just making
Alright.
sure you can grab that screen that we got here.
Here we go. First trailer. Here's a red band trailer. Language throughout and some sexuality and nudity. We're going full on, baby.
Hector's
Hyper
favorite.
RPG.
That's how we do
It was
here.
April of '88. I lost everything. Yeah, I was on the balls of my ass, scrambling. I had a dream. Gold. Just hadn't found it yet. We know it's still out there, so let's prove them wrong.
We gotta strike.
We gotta go, Mike.
We gotta go, Mike.
We believe you're sitting on the largest gold find of the decade.
We're talking over $30 billion.
I really don't feel like talking.
Kenny Wills?
You know this son of a bitch here, he controls more gold than anybody on the goddamn planet.
With the possible exception now of Mr. Wills.
This is how it happens, huh?
This is how it happens.
Goddamn.
We can help you get
Does Hyper RPG have some money in that
I
movie?
can land this plane.
Just be open to strategic alliances.
Fuck you, Brian! My day! The gold is mine. I found it.
These people are using you.
I will bury you with these hands.
A lot of very powerful people are very angry. These people are killers. The only question is,
how did 17 billion disappear overnight?
No boss, no deal.
Fuck you.
Wow.
January 27th.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm
What
gonna
do you
need to. I think I'm gonna need to watch another trailer for that.
It is trying to, I think, capture the Wolf of Wall Street vibe.
Yeah.
Like, look at how debaucherous and crazy this guy is with his
And I'm
gold.
so crazy because I have all this money.
Look, he's in a hot tub and we see his butt. But I think that it's a really good cast. That supporting cast is stellar. Bryce Dallas Howard, Toby Kebbell, Bruce Greenwood. Like, that shit looked really, 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 really good. God, I'm forgetting the guy from House of Cards and Ant-Man.
Corey Stoll.
Corey Stoll is a phenomenal actor. So this makes me want to rent it for sure. This is a rental for me. Maybe not theater, but I don't want to miss this because I think that it could be really
It could
good.
be-
But
it
that
could be
trailer was
really
pretty
good.
generic.
Yeah, there was nothing about that trailer that caught me.
I kind of feel like Matthew McConaughey, he was very consistent, then he hit a high, and then he hit a low, and he's slowly trying to work his way back up.
Is it the curse of the Oscars?
I don't know. It's weird
Oh man, that
because
sucks.
he was at the top,
yeah.
at the top. Then he made like Free State of Jones and a couple other movies, and they're very much like, nah, no one's really interested in watching these. They're kind of duds. This trailer looks okay. I think it could be. It's very Wolf of Wall Street. It feels very Wolf of Wall Street. It looks entertaining. It looks fun. I don't know if it's a movie I'll run out to the theater to see,
Probably not.
unless I see the reviews and people are saying like, "Oh, it's a really good
Right.
movie. Matthew McConaughey is great in it. The supporting cast is really, really good."
Mhm,
Then I'll go. Then I'll make a point to go see it in the theaters. But for now, I'm kind of in the rent
the-
on
eh.
Netflix. Yeah.
Winner was Rent by 2 versus Skip
Ooh.
all together. So,
Dang.
guys, you're watching this trailers with us. Go ahead and vote with us because I know there's probably way more people in the chat just watching than there are people voting. You can just vote. You can just
Yeah,
vote. Super
just
easy.
exclamation point number.
Also, reminder that for $25 we are playing this movie train game. We're currently at Star Wars.
Nope.
Rogue One. Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back.
Nope.
Rogue One, a Star Wars story
Tale.
of oh brother, where art thou? So if you want to donate $25, first of all, we'll thank you endlessly. Secondly, you can say a movie that starts with the word thou or thousand
or thought.
though, or thought
Or though.
and add on to the movie train, and then we will have a couple minutes to add on to yours. Trying to get as far as we can. And also, all your money is super appreciated because it helps keep our lights on. Helps us
Literally.
here, literally helps these guys get paid. And for $50, we will watch a trailer of your choice, which is always a good time.
Yeah.
So if you have a crazy trailer you want us to watch,
There were some really good trailers last week.
including Lucas Eubank goes full nude, coming soon to Netflix.
Hey, you guys saw that?
That was up?
Yep.
I haven't seen it yet.
What was up?
Oh.
I like the part where the hyper butt was there.
Yeah,
the hyper butt. Yeah.
Best part
that's
of the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. The next trailer, Cult of Chucky teaser trailer.
Oh, Jesus.
No, why are they doing this?
This is going to be amazing.
Oh, God. Oh, it's a documentary.
Just like the good old days.
I don't think it's a documentary.
Long time no see. Learn from the master. Yes! A true classic never goes out of style. See you real soon.
What? You know, it's probably just going to be a bunch more Chuckies.
I thought it was
called The Cult of Chucky.
I thought it was a documentary exploring how the character Chucky has impacted popular culture. That's a hard pass. Hard pass.
I haven't seen a Chucky movie since I was like 12.
Oh, that looked like that was made in 1997 and they're releasing it now.
Yeah.
Golly.
And they didn't show any new footage. It's all old stuff.
That looked
What the hell?
That looked so dumb.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we just watched.
That looked like a fan cut trailer. Are you sure that's real? Are you sure that's not a real fan cut trailer?
Maybe it was an announcement trailer. Oh,
that was a real piece of shit, is what it was.
It's true. It's very true.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about Chucky for a second.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Child's Play. Let's talk about Chucky. How would you guys reboot, remake, bring back, what's your take on a new Chucky Child's Play film?
Chucky is tough.
Yeah.
It's real tough because I don't think we're in a world where, yes, somebody can get scared by a doll.
Winner was Skip.
Yeah, by the way. I hope nobody ever watches that. It's just I don't feel that we're in the same place that we were back when that movie came out. You know, like the early era of when these movies kind of came out, and Chucky was kind of a game changer at that point because we had other doll movies like that one Puppet Master. Mm-hmm. That one was pretty terrifying.
Master Puppets, great Metallica album.
Yeah, I know that because I was listening to the podcast where James Hetfield was being interviewed. So I don't think we're in that same era, and I think Chucky has kind of passed his time. So I don't think any kind of Chucky reboot will actually be successful at this point, besides the die-hard Chucky fans, because you know there probably is a bunch of die-hard Chucky fans out there. I've never run into anybody who's like, I need to see another Chucky movie. Mm-hmm. Like, you guys remember Chucky? Mm-hmm. I need to see another one.
Yeah,
it's not. It's not there.
Adam, any ideas?
Whew.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's tough because I do think we're kind of past the era where I think the Chucky movie could really work.
Yeah.
But then again, we did get a movie about a killer tire, didn't we? What was that movie called?
Oh, yeah, the tire.
But I didn't see it, but I heard that was a little more satirical.
Right, right. Let me see if I can find that.
I mean, look, this was a Twilight Zone episode. Is there nothing scary about a really popular doll that looks really cute? Forget for a second that he looks all evil and he's got a grown man's voice coming out of him. But let's pretend for a second that there's a possibility that a kid could go to a store, get a doll that looks really cute, a little Chucky doll, and bring it home and love it, and then like creepy shit starts happening, and you build up a slow suspense. Like just do a straight. Is there a possibility of doing that?
I think it is. I think it is possible.
Maybe the kid starts doing stuff, and you're like, "Why are you doing that?"
I think,
like, I'm Chucky's friend.
I think maybe it could be.
Talking to me.
I think maybe it could be a possibility where the doll has some sort of an evil power and can communicate with a child, a person that then does basically whatever the Chucky doll asks.
Right.
and maybe through that the Chucky doll can come to life. I don't know.
But that changes the whole dynamic of Chucky, because Chucky is supposed to be
Fun
a
and
possessed
cheesy.
doll,
Yes.
and that doll murders people.
The being possessed by the spirit of a murderer.
Right,
Serial
exactly.
killer.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
But then to have the possessed doll go and influence and try to possess somebody else, that kind of changes the whole thing. Of,
Claire
I mean,
58
it's
says,
possible.
Is that not what Annabelle was? I mean,
yeah, and that reminds
we're
me of
kind
Annabelle.
Yeah, Dan Petit says the same thing. Like, it's kind of Annabelle. That's what the new Chucky is Annabelle.
Yeah.
But that's more like a doll is possessed by a demon, like a demon from hell.
Right.
Instead of a
we had
serial killer
we had
who's
a
like,
possessed painting
who's
in
funny.
Ghostbusters 2.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I don't think we're in that era of movies anymore. I think movies have, especially horror movies, when Saw came out. You just saw Saw.
Yeah.
Believe what you will about that movie. That movie changed the game.
For sure.
You
And
know?
it's so shitty. But
yeah,
it's true.
It's not a great movie, but now
Game changer.
Now horror movies are in this like gritty, almost like ultra gory type situation.
And I think that like The Conjuring has definitely become the new genre. Paranormal
Yeah,
Activity has become the new genre. Maybe it's just all found footage where people have a camera up and then the doll gets up. I don't know. You just combine it with Paranormal Activity.
That might be good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm saying things that I'm sure people in board meetings have already said about Chucky, and they're like, "Fuck it, let's just do a shitty Chucky movie." Here we go.
Yeah.
Cult of Chucky.
Here's $5 million.
What if that was a Chucky movie, but like there was a bunch of them,
but like a shit ton of Chuckies, cause
like a cult.
Him and his
There we
girl
go.
doll got it on
and made a bunch of
and
babies.
made a bunch of
Sweet,
babies.
Let's go score some coke. We're
$10
Hollywood
million
executives.
right there.
We're Hollywood executives.
Go make it.
Ugh.
I'm not gonna watch that movie.
The first Saw was not torture porn, but the rest of them have become that.
Yeah.
You're right.
Man,
Yeah.
those
You're right.
sequels.
Ooh,
rough.
Hybrid Vitae says 100 bits, small soldiers dolls coming to life and running amok. Maybe
I
that's
mean,
a new Chucky.
that's what Small Soldiers is about, though. And by the way, I love Small Soldiers.
But
That was
small
a great movie.
soldiers like straight up horror.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to imagine being afraid of a little guy with a mini AK or a
You
mini
gotta
assault
rewatch
rifle.
Small Soldiers because those little fuckers are mean.
But it's, I know they're mean.
yeah,
But
yeah, but they're a joke.
they have plastic. They have
Yeah.
gun weapons.
You just get a golf club just like Phil Hartman did, and you just
Just
whack them,
and you're
whack 'em
done.
out.
Yeah, that's the end of the movie.
All right.
right.
Okay. Next movie trailer. Here we go.
Ooh.
Rings. Pass. Urgent.
Did we see this already?
This is trailer number 2.
I seen it. Well, all that stuff.
Yeah, they made the Paramount thing a ring.
There once was a girl. No one dares speak her name.
Pause that.
Great. Right at the part where she gets killed.
Loved this as a kid. Trailer for the Ice Pirates.
Cool. Thank you,
Trailer for the
Adoptlin.
Ice
Thank you very
Pirates.
much.
I've
The
never.
Ice Pirates.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
Adoptlin. I don't know what that is, but I'm excited to
Just
see
pull
it.
that up, Adam, so we don't forget
We'll
it.
do it after.
Okay, we'll do it
Okay,
after.
okay.
Okay. Ice Pirates after this one.
All
go.
right.
In death, she seeks vengeance
Ooh,
for a life filled with pain.
that's gnarly.
Once you see her story, you have 7 days to live
She's got to come out of the flat screen. That's cool.
because she does not forget. And she does not forgive.
Oh, it's a pass.
Another one. Too little, too late. I just.
Yeah.
I wish people would give me all the money that they're pouring into these movies. I could do so much cooler stuff with this money.
But the thing is that this has got brand recognition, and they purposely called it Rings instead of Ring 2 or Ring
The
3
Ring
or
2,
Ring 4,
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
one, whatever sequel
Where
they're
we
on.
ended off.
They don't want you to look up how many there are. They don't want you to. They just want you to be like, remember when you saw The Ring in
Remember how fucking scared you
2003?
were?
Go see the new one. That's all. They care about.
Okay, so The Ring genuinely scared me.
Mhm.
That movie was terrifying
It's
when
one
it
moment,
first
too,
came out.
stupid jump scares.
It And it wasn't the jump scares for me. It was the moment when we saw her walking for the first time. Because this is the first time we saw that sort of like jerky, fast forward, slow down type movement that she has, and that kind of like set the tone for other ghost stuff.
Thank you,
Hamong Wolf
for subscribing 3 months in a row. You're the best.
Resub.
Wait, like Fate of the Furious? No, Fate of the Furious is a saga. Don't you even talk shit about Fate of the Furious, Ginger. It's great.
Ginger, stop it.
It's the best.
But that movie genuinely scared me.
Yeah.
And it was because it was setting new tones that we hadn't seen before in popular horror movies. Oh, here we go.
#Renraku. The Friendly Corporation would like to see a trailer for Stardust. Less than 3.
All right, Renraku. Thank you.
Awesome.
Stardust. I want to watch this trailer.
We'll add that one too.
Abby just read the book, Neil Gaiman book.
But yeah, I think we're past that because so many movies have copied that and not done it well, and it's also already been done, so it's not that scary anymore.
Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's adapt. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think we're past it.
Yeah, we absolutely are.
Yeah.
Are we doing Stardust right now?
Yeah, let's do Ice Pirates first, and then
here we go.
Will,
so that was a pass. Also, one
pass. What was the chat room? I think the chat
was
a pass
too.
Chat probably didn't
Pass
want
on me.
waste their vote.
Oh no, they voted. I saw a bunch of 3s.
Pass?
Burn it with fire.
Okay, great. Okay.
Go watch Lord of the Rings.
Ooh.
Oh yes,
I'm in.
At last, the space comedy you didn't know you were waiting to see. The Ice Pirates. In the far distant future, in a galaxy where those in the know don't go, real estate is cheap, and they've got great sushi. But there's no water.
You got any water?
It is a time when desperate men will swing from the chandeliers just to get a drink.
Just take a look at that.
Good men like Jason, space pirate and explorer of the cosmos. His chief engineer and fellow rogue Roscoe.
Kind of. I see the joke, but it's not funny.
And the beautiful Princess Karina. One tiny band who must bust their buns, battling the masters of all the water in the galaxy. The evil
with samurai swords,
famous for not being nice.
Killing you would be too easy. I have something better in mind.
Oh, it's penis. Oh, it's a dick joke.
The Ice Pirates. See
Yeah?
startling special effects.
Oh, that was startling.
See depravity in zero gravity. See glamour girls from another galaxy. See kung fu robots. And delight in the mysteries of the seventh world. The one place in the universe to get a decent glass of water.
Don't do that.
Insist.
How's it going? It's going great. How's it going with you?
The Ice Pirates. A totally spaced adventure.
Oh man,
that's amazing.
Oh, did you guys feel like they got that black guy in there because he kind of looked like Richard Pryor? He kind of looked like a poor man's Richard Pryor.
Of course.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call Cameron Rice because I know he's got a copy of
He
that.
probably has a copy
the
of that
Ice Pirates,
one.
yeah. If he's in the chat, he's probably not. He's probably shooting something.
That trailer's ridiculous.
That looked pretty nuts.
So let's figure out when this came out and when Spaceballs came out. Because last time, remember, we saw a bunch of Star Wars parody.
Yeah.
Not even parody, kind of like recreation stuff.
I'll look up Ice Pirates. You look up Spaceballs.
Spaceballs came out in 1986, I think.
Here we go.
Chaotic Looney says space herpes.
Come on. Come on, Hector. Today. Time for a new phone.
1984. Yep, 1984.
Spaceballs 1987.
Oh,
this was ahead of the game with the Star Wars parody.
Who would have thought?
Wow.
So they were trying to do the Star Wars parody before
but they didn't have Mel Brooks.
Spaceballs.
That's the difference.
Interesting.
This was before Spaceballs by a lot.
Wow.
Wow.
I would not have expected
Wow.
that.
It's making me go full
that's
Owen.
early.
That's
wow.
that kind of changes my. Well,
Wow,
if
Ice
that's the
Pirates,
case, then
wow.
this was stupid, but it was
Yeah.
definitely ahead of the game.
I almost felt like it was just it seemed like it was just a one long commercial for back in the 80s. It would have been some like commercial for Taco Bell or something.
Yeah,
Like a very
yeah.
lengthy parody commercial.
Then at the end, it's like, go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
You like Star Wars.
If you love Star Wars, you'll love our taco. Space taco.
Space herpes is apparently part of the movie. This is what I would watch with all of you guys, all my friends, with a couple of beers and just like hanging out on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Like I would watch Ice Pirates.
We need to watch Ice Pirates along with all those other movies that we had
Ugh.
last week.
So bad.
But
so bad.
Just drink and make fun of them.
Gimmicker says, fun watching millennials get their mind blown by stuff from the 80s.
I was born in
My mind's
84.
not-
I'm sorry.
My mind's not blown.
It's my fault.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Sorry, I got real defensive there. I apologize.
All right. Stardust?
Oh, yeah.
Stardust. Yeah. Let's watch that. Here we go.
I have a surprise for you. Victoria, for your hand in marriage, I'd cross oceans.
Daredevil.
You're funny, Tristan. Oh, Tristan, a shooting star.
I'd cross the wall and I'd bring you back that fallen star.
You can't cross the wall. Nobody crosses the wall.
Excuse me, have you seen a fallen star anywhere? We're in a crater. This must be where it fell.
Yeah, this is where I fell.
You're the star. You're the star? Really? Oh, wow.
You've seen stories of magical worlds, wicked witches, flying pirates, and dashing princes. But never has there been an adventure quite like this.
Everyone's talking about fallen stars.
When I find her, the glory of our youth shall be restored.
This is the part where you tell me who you are and why you're up here.
We're just trying to make our way home.
Touché.
You better be telling the truth, you two-faced dog.
I can get you one of them, actually. Very
Ricky?
good guard dogs. They can watch the back and the front door at the same time.
Enough.
Where's the girl? You have seconds to live.
Now we shall begin.
I know what you are.
I remember seeing this trailer
Get him.
and being intrigued back in the day.
It's just you and me now.
Not for long.
Spoilers, Hector.
Hold me tight and stick it home.
It's not a bad trailer.
It's okay.
It was definitely before the Bwam era.
Yep.
No
Yep.
more no
It's a little
Bwams.
90s, little early
Yeah.
2000s.
Yeah.
Great cast.
Directed by Matthew Vaughn, right?
Yeah.
Matthew Vaughn directed it. I remember being disappointed by it. I would be down to rewatch it, to go back and watch Stardust again. Have you guys seen it?
No.
You haven't seen it?
Ian McKellen's in it? Sir Ian McKellen's in it.
Probably.
Casting. I'm looking at the cast and crew here.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Huh.
Tristan.
Henry Cavill's in it
What?
as Humphrey.
Oh man, that'd be a trip going back and watching the movie now because it's
Whoa.
like Daredevil,
10 years
Superman.
old.
Right.
Yeah.
Magneto.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's from, it's from 07.
That's
So,
interesting.
yeah, it's a great cast, and I just remember being disappointed. Like I wanted something different. So, all right, it's on Amazon Prime.
Is it on Prime? And it's, I mean, not that IMDb scores, anybody goes off them,
Sure.
but it's got a 7.7 on IMDb.
That's pretty much what I would give it.
You didn't hate it?
No.
But you don't
I
remember
think, like,
watching
Drek Fletch, I was disappointed by it. Like I cannot tell you anything about it, but yeah.
76%
Or
on
it's
Rotten
on
Tomatoes,
Netflix,
says Guru Matt. I loved it.
Ginger Peony says I went in with no expectations and was thoroughly amused. Yeah,
That's kind of how I would be going into that movie because
Yeah,
I've
probably.
heard a lot of people talk about it. They say that it's very entertaining
Yeah.
and
Sure.
all these different sort of things, but I think this is the first time I've probably seen the trailer for
Yeah.
it too.
Really?
Yeah.
Weren't you working at the theater when this came out? Like 07?
Yeah.
2007.
But I didn't watch everything.
Sure.
And probably because based on what I knew or saw of the movie, I probably wasn't as intrigued to watch it.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
But now knowing like the actors that are in there, and now knowing who Charlie Cox actually is.
Yeah.
I think I'd be more interested in seeing it now.
It's a good way to describe it. Jay Roby says, it was a pleasant movie, but I wanted more somehow.
Okay.
That's where I was at.
That's where you're at? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
It seems like Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like a pretty ambitious fairy tale.
I mean, the trailer's like, you've seen worlds before, but here's a whole new world.
Amped
I know
up
some
to-
people kind of pitch it as like it's like a modern day Princess Bride type of movie.
Sure. Comedy. And,
Yeah.
Mhm. Claire Danes was good, though, as the
Yeah.
star.
Yeah. All right. What else do we got today, Adam?
The space between us.
Study lab is over. Gotta go.
I need that laptop.
Oh! Hold up. How's this crap?
Guardians, Russian superheroes movie.
Oh, yeah. We've seen that. We'll watch it again.
Yeah. Let's watch that one.
iPodding. Thank you so much for the tip. Thank you, Humongwall, for the 100 bits. Thank you
100
guys so
bits.
much.
Appreciate that.
Guardians, the Russian. We'll pull that up
I
after
think
this.
I've seen it, but I really want to watch it again. Let's
the
pull
winner
it up
for
after this.
Stardust was theater. By 9.
Really?
Theater.
there you go.
Interesting.
Very cool. Yes, we do have to watch another trailer of The Space Between Us. I'm sorry. Let's start it over. I really want to get into the story.
Let's see if this one changes my mind.
I really want to get into this. Sorry.
Dustin, you shut it.
Study lab is over. Gotta go. Talk tomorrow.
I'm not going anywhere.
My name is Gardner Elliott. I was born on Mars, but I finally found a reason to go to Earth. I could just see her, you know?
His heart can't handle our gravity.
It's too risky. It's worth it. You don't realize how far away you are until there's someone you want to be near. Hey, Tulsa. Where are we going?
You wanted to see the world.
What's your favorite thing about Earth?
Dreaming.
You can dream on Mars too.
What is happening?
He's running out of time.
You have to go back.
Tulsa, what's your favorite thing about Earth?
You are Gardner.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh.
God. I think we need a Dustin cam. Dustin, we need a Dustin cam.
He's dead.
I know. I think he died. His heart couldn't handle it like that Martian kid.
Yeah, thanks, man. That's my puke
It just
corn.
made him sad.
Sorry,
you
Dustin.
can see his heart struggling in that picture.
I am a cheesy romantic, and this could be the greatest romance ever
Ever.
told. But
Since Harry Met
there's
Sally.
no fucking way it is. There's no fucking way. That was so.
What do I love about Earth?
cheesy.
Something that you can easily do on Mars.
I hope the kid dies. I hope the kid dies, but before he dies, I hope she's like, I'm not that into you. Like, you shouldn't have come to Earth.
I
Go
like
back.
you as a
I'm kind of
friend.
over you.
You projected onto me somebody who you thought
Yeah,
I wa- like,
exactly.
and I hope his little heart gets broken. His little Martian heart gets broken.
I think of you as like a brother.
Oh! And then cut to
He's
back,
like- he's
flying
like-
back to Mars.
He's like, bitch, I
Gotta
came
go,
all the way.
bye.
I came all the way from Mars.
Come on.
All right.
Doesn't matter, man. I want him to die. Here's
brutal.
here's what I think's gonna happen. Like, she's gonna be like, I mean, I kind of like him, and then she's gonna feel bad because he's dying and spend a couple days with him.
Yeah.
Like, let's go see the Grand Canyon. Oh no, he died. And then the rest of the ending of the movie will be like, I learned how to live my life better because I met that
Yeah,
weird
exactly,
fucking
because
kid
I met
for,
that Martian
for
kid.
2 weeks. It was Gary Oldman. Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
Still didn't know Bruce Wayne was Batman.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
All right, Founder.
I'm sad we
Third
watched
trailer.
The Founder. Ooh, here we go.
I'm already into this
Makes
movie.
me want some McDonald's.
I've never seen a restaurant like this in my life.
Orders ready in 30 seconds, not 30 minutes.
Franchise the damn thing. How the heck do you build a fast food empire? One word, persistence. There should be McDonald's everywhere. Sea to shining sea.
I could be growing this thing at twice the pace.
Let's just slow down a minute.
Did he just hang up on you?
Watching #Cineverse at work to help me pass the time with my
thanks.
project. The 36th Chamber of Shaolin, 1977, Shaw Brothers, 2014 trailer.
Oh, very specific.
Boom.
So somebody put together a 2014, unless it was for like, give us the background. Was it for like a 30th anniversary or something trailer? Like, why is there a 2014 trailer? Is this a trailer you cut? You just want us to look up a trailer you
Is
put
this
on
on your own
YouTube?
YouTube channel?
We'll watch it.
You made it.
I guess.
Wait, so was that 2 movies he suggested?
No, it was. We gotta grab. Guardians. We forgot that one.
Right.
And then we also have to grab the 7th Shaolin Soccer, whatever that thing was called. 2014 trailer. 2014 trailer.
Okay.
Shaolin Showdown.
Let's finish this one and then we'll watch
Guardians.
Guardians.
Got it. All right, back to the founder.
Unless we got violently disconnected.
There should be windows. No. Sponsorship.
No.
Barbecue beef.
No.
I am through with you and your endless parade of no's.
What is it with this guy?
Business is war. It's dog eat dog. I want to take the future. I want to win.
When's enough gonna be enough for you?
Probably never.
There are plenty of things we could do to make a quick buck, but that doesn't mean we should.
Yep.
He hung up again.
Damn right.
Brutal businessman.
The founder.
Dang.
Yeah.
Making
He's
money,
right,
money,
though.
money,
I've been
money.
into this, and I love learning about the origins of stuff.
Yeah.
And we never really know. I mean, unless you were there doing it back then, you didn't know what went into making McDonald's and changing the food industry single-handedly. You know,
Definitely rent for me. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that that there's a lot of. I forget who I was talking to, but somebody was like, "I don't want to watch that. It's going to glorify." And I'm like, "No, I think it vilifies this guy."
kind of.
I
He's
know
a
that
jerk.
the thing said like a tribute to American innovation. I think that might have been a sarcastic like
it could
like,
be
review. Do you
It
know what
could
I mean?
be.
It was injecting some
I
humor
mean-
because yeah.
It could be, a tribute that kind of points out the positive and the negative that came
Sure.
with the industrialization of our food, which kind of changed things and is part of the reason why we have so many issues today.
Yeah. Really
Yeah.
interesting. That's
Yeah.
definitely a rent for me.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to check that out.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that they didn't push this movie out sooner to try to get
Sure, for all
some
of the,
sort of
yeah.
recognition,
Award
and
buzz.
award ceremony.
Mhm.
It has a pretty high rating. It has an 81% rating. So I don't know if maybe that they just felt like because of all the other competition that was coming out that it wouldn't have
Maybe.
performed as strongly.
I don't know.
So they thought maybe for 2018 it would have been a stronger contender. I don't know.
Maybe.
I know it had some limited screenings and or releases in LA and New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how expansive that was. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, this is a great comment. Villain 2 says it's Keaton. He'll be all over the board with positives and negatives because he's that damn good. That's
Mhm.
kind of true.
That's
That's
a
Birdman.
good point.
Like Birdman is this incredible film that showcases the beauty and the ugliness of acting and being an actor.
Keaton's
like,
been in 2 years in a row, been in
Yep.
the Best Picture winning,
Spotlight was
pictures.
great.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Spotlight and
Yeah.
was it Birdman?
Birdman.
Yeah.
An Unexpected
Birdman.
Virtue
Yeah.
of Ignorance.
Mhm.
Guys, what was the name of that Shaolin movie?
Oh,
What is it called?
Dustin found it.
He'll
Okay.
send it to us. All right, well, we got Guardians though. We're good to go.
Yeah, let's do Guardians and then we'll
Here we go.
watch the other one.
Guardians. Oh, this is only for 6-year-olds and up.
I have 2 weeks to search all of the former Soviet Union for the superhumans that can stop a supervillain.
Exactly right. These people are our only hope.
What's the name of the mission?
Guardians.
Love it. Seriously, like great effects.
We're all the same. Lairs. Cons. Arsis. You want to know who did this to you?
Ursa.
Come with us.
Rapid military attacks on Moscow continue.
Army turned out to be useless against the opposition forces. All attempts to stop it ended up with a complete shutdown of any machinery.
Bane?
The bad guy?
Is that Bane?
That looks like Bane, yeah. Oh!
Some good effects.
Yeah.
There's some like jerkiness that's a little.
The animation's a little weird, but overall.
Oh, he got all those rock fists.
Oh, that's what he was doing. That's cool. Oh, he's got the rock armor from Avatar. Slice your bicep.
I'm interested in seeing this.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I want to make it a point to actually watch this movie.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this for half a century. There's no coming back. For all of us.
Our experimental laboratory designed special gear to increase your performance.
Where's mine?
Oh shit!
You're a bear, dude.
Miniguns are dope.
Your next opponent's in Virtua Fighter 4.
Meet the new characters. Street Fighter 5.
A new challenger approaches. I'm interested in this.
Cool.
I don't know if you guys are familiar, but there's a group of superheroes in Marvel Comics called the Soviet Super Soldiers. And one of them is Red Guardian, who's a Captain America ripoff. The other one is Crimson Dynamo, who's an Iron Man ripoff. The other one is Dark Star, who's this woman who controls Dark Force and powers that she can like envelop people in darkness and can control this living darkness. And the fourth member is Ursa Major, who is the guy who can turn into a large bear.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that after the success of superhero movies, Russia hacked Wikipedia to look up Russian superheroes, not hard to do, and found this Marvel group, and they're like, we're going to beat Marvel to the punch. We're going to make this, we're basically going to create, you know, analogs for these characters and do our version of it and tell a story made by Russian filmmakers about Russia, set in Russia, whatever. And just basically like beat the U.S. to the punch. Before the U.S. ever made a movie where the Avengers fought a Russian group of characters. Like in the comic books, there's the X-Men, but then there's Alpha Flight, which is like the Canadian team. There's a bunch of like international characters because comics can do whatever and they have more leeway to go to other countries without fear of like, oh, but our comics aren't going to be released in those countries. Like movies, big budget blockbuster movies could never do that. You know what I mean? They could never just be like, we're going to make a Russian team that the Avengers have to like fight for a misunderstanding and then maybe, you know, because comics, especially Marvel, their origin is during the Cold War. So they couldn't do that without fear of, I mean, they've changed the Mandarin, they've changed the Ancient One just because of like political worry of
issues,
whatever. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened, but still looks cool. I'm interested in seeing it.
Honestly, I want to make it a point to go out of my way to watch that one because it looks cool. You know, and I think we should support other people who are giving it an effort.
Of course.
You know? Maybe they do some cool stuff that we want Marvel to do.
Yeah, of course. I want to see some new voices.
It definitely looks like a movie. Definitely looks like a movie made by very talented visual effects artists for people who are very knowledgeable in visual effects.
Yes.
Who are trying to make something very fun and entertaining, trying to get a little piece of that American cinema, that American superhero cinema, which is fine. It looks fun. I'll probably if it's on Netflix or Amazon Prime, I'll probably put it on one night that I'm.
When is that movie out, or when does it come out? Do we know?
Well, it said, I think it said next year, but this is a trailer from last year, so I would imagine at some point within the next 6 months or so.
Hopefully it comes out soon. All right.
Mini Moose says, I'll go watch it at a theater that serves alcohol.
There you go. That's the good attitude to have.
All right, now we got the 36th Chamber of Shaolin. Trailer from 1978, the Shaw Brothers. Gordon Lau. Let's watch this. Ooh, 3 minutes and 50 seconds. I love it. This might not have been the 2014 trailer that they were asking for, though.
Dustin.
Justin.
Very cool.
Kung Fu and Swordplay movies. 36 Chamber of Shaolin.
Punch that water. Punch the shit out of that water.
Orthodox Shaolin martial arts. Standing out from the commonplace.
Oh.
Chamber of Shaolin. Training in Shaolin Temple. From Arm Chamber.
That'll make your arms buff. Ooh.
Wrist Chamber. Eye Chamber.
Oh.
Head Chamber. This is crazy training. Leg Chamber.
Yes.
Boxing Chamber. Damn, that's boxing? That's dope. Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's the one I want to be in.
This is so cool.
The movie's just these guys training.
Like, I'll watch this movie. Let's order some pizzas. Let's watch Baton versus Spear. Spade versus knife. Good choreography.
Yeah.
Triple iron versus double sword. Which is the most powerful? The 36th chamber of Shaolin.
Of Shaolin.
Bracelet arms.
What about that chamber?
How does he annihilate?
With the sweet ass.
Portrayed by Lolan.
With the sweet ass sideburns. That's how he dominates.
Bet you didn't think I had these, huh, motherfucker? Well, check this out. I got 3 sticks.
I got them triple irons.
You got 2 swords. I got triple irons. How does the monk recruit? Get out of my way.
With his charming personality and Colgate smile. Oh!
Cutting that guy?
That guy got knifed.
You can't hit me with that bamboo. Nice try. I'm always centered because I'm Shaolin, motherfucker. My bamboo. My finger points.
My arm is pinned, making me the victim. Oh! I want to learn. I want to be in that hammer chamber
to overthrow the maniacs. Is that what it said? Cool. That's sick. They train a whole town to fight, just like that Samurai Jack episode. Directed by Kung Fu expert Lu Xiaoliang. Yang. Also the martial arts instructor.
That's like 10 times the picture.
Proudly presented by Shaw's.
By Shaw's Steakhouse.
Watch for the opening date. Again, the movie was there's 36 Chamber of Shaolin.
Again.
That was cool.
That man. I wish I had the balls to go and train like a Shaolin monk. Like I really wish
I would die.
I could go and do something like that. That looks so incredible.
I can't sit and watch TV like this for more than 5 minutes.
Because my thumb gets tired.
Yeah. That was fun. I just watched Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon for the first time, so I'm like all about wushu and Shaolin, and like I would watch that. That looks fun.
Adam, you want to go train like a Shaolin monk with me?
Sure.
Let's do it.
What of those things could you guys do? Like legitimately, do you think that you could do for let's say maximum an hour as a workout? As a workout, that's it. Let's say 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
What could I do?
I would watch that in the theater, like a midnight screening. that would be fun as hell.
That would be actually
again,
really
ideally with a theater that serves alcohol.
Yeah.
30 minutes. Which of those? We had sword training. We had punching.
Which one do we
boxing.
want to do, or
do we
which
think
one
we could do?
We could do. Dang.
Ginger
I'm too out
Peony
of
says
shape
I
to
could do the
any of
head
that
chamber.
The eye chamber, or the eye one probably.
Oh, where you just go like this?
Yeah,
and you just like
and you don't get burnt. You just try not to get burnt.
that would hurt my fucking eyes for 30 minutes.
For
That'd
30
be
minutes?
crazy.
Honestly, probably maybe the boxing chamber because I feel like I could take a punch. But I don't know.
The arms chamber would kill me, where you'd lift those things of water
like this.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! Show the camera.
Oh, Adam,
show the
you're
camera,
good.
Show the camera.
That was expert level Shaolin eye
Whoa.
training. I feel.
You
failed. You just failed. You just got burnt.
You just got burned.
You're fired,
Again,
Adam. Train. Your eyeballs are sweating.
Candles. Look at the candles. Look at the candles. Hey, Adam, look at me.
He's good. He
Good,
didn't look.
you're good.
He didn't look when you said, "Look at me." That was really good.
The apprentice has become the master. Between 2 incense, that shit burns your eyes. Just Ren probably
It's
knows.
true. Maybe there's like some spiciness to that smoke and it
Some
burns
zest?
your eyeballs.
Somebody
Yeah,
said
Little
we are
zest.
all more durable than we realize. Probably.
probably.
That'd be fun. I'd watch that movie.
Me too.
That looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
All right.
now I want to find it, just buy it,
Yeah.
and then go home and watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then like pretend to train in your bedroom.
Yeah.
36 Chamber of Shaolin. It's probably really good.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, Guru Matt. Good night,
Guru
bud.
Matt, have a good night. All right, let's go
Next
to
movie
the next
trailer.
one.
All nighter. All nighter. All night. Better be funny.
Dad, this is my boyfriend, Martin.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Gallo.
Nice to meet you, Martin.
Martin is a musician.
The banjo.
Like Kermit the Frog.
Hey, Banjo's dope. Don't talk shit about Banjo.
Mr. Gallo.
Is Jenny home?
We broke up.
Any idea where I could find her?
I don't have an address, but I've been over there.
You want to get dressed and you can take me over there? You know where we're going, you drive.
Oh, actually, I don't drive.
We love Jenny, but some of us loved her a little too much.
What?
A certain someone in this house wanted to have sex with her daughter.
Okay, we should get going.
Hey, can I come? I don't think she got kidnapped, do you?
So what is it that you do exactly? We used to joke that you were an arms dealer.
I'm in procurement.
Look out!
Hell yes.
That's why he works
amazing
out.
when I was like, look out!
You're a real lifesaver.
He better
She'll
get
turn up, Mr. Gallo.
You can call me Frank.
He better like
I
show
don't
up.
think I can do that.
This is a very bad idea.
I need to see if my daughter is in trouble.
This is a great premise.
We've been searching for Jenny all day and night, running from the police.
I really don't need a recap, okay? I was there. This happens every day.
Oh, House.
Huh.
Trailer for The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Okay.
Classic.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah.
you, Dan Petit.
Good,
Classic.
good.
That's a
good
classic one. All right, cool. We're gonna pop that in right after this. Okay. Cool.
Movie, John Wayne.
This is not a movie. This is life.
Nice work, guys.
Would you mind just putting something out
I
there?
already did it.
You did what?
Tweeted it. Baller old guy, creepy young guy, hashtag random, hashtag doable.
I know her.
You think
She's an
JK
improviser.
added that line in there? That last hashtag doable?
No, I think that was.
He's
in the
like, no,
script.
you need to add that line in there.
I'm in for this. It at the least a rental, but maybe theater because they're trying to bill it as The Hangover. But like, that's a great cast, and Taron Killam sold me because I think he's super funny, and it's a great premise too. How do you get over your ex? Spend a night with their dad. That's really funny. I think that's funny. I think that's really funny.
I could. It looks interesting. I think I need to see another.
And maybe
trailer.
some. But here's the thing: J.K. Simmons doesn't do shitty comedy movies, as far as we know, right? J.K. Simmons doesn't. This isn't Bryan Cranston. This isn't fucking what's his name from Spider-Man, James Franco. This isn't like what we're used to see, the actors we're used to seeing. This is Emile Hirsch and J.K. Simmons. And J.K. Simmons is selective, and so has Emile Hirsch. Emile Hirsch takes his acting career very seriously, for better or worse. So like the fact that these two guys are in this, I'm like, this might be a really good script.
I mean, it could be.
That trailer was not great, but I'm into it.
It looks fun and it looks unique.
I love JK
at this point. JK looks great.
I love J.K. Simmons too. I don't know how I feel about that trailer though. The trailer was a little bland. It was a little generic.
But it was definitely different from most of the stuff we've seen so far.
What's the worst movie that J.K. Simmons has been in? And don't say Spider-Man 3 because he was locked into contract. You know what I mean? Like he was in 1 and 2 first. Like what's the worst J.K. What's the J.K. Simmons movie where you're like, oh, how could he do that? I can't think of one. None.
I also haven't seen all of his movies. So I couldn't tell
Right. It's not like I'm an expert on JK's movie.
Well,
I think I've seen more of his commercials than his movies.
He's the yellow M&M, so I trust him implicitly. Oh man,
that's what you base it off of.
Yeah, it's the yellow M&M.
Like
I'm in.
Adorable.
I'm in.
Just like that. Okay.
That's
Right,
good.
goodness.
What did the internet say?
Yeah, I'm curious. What was the vote?
Yeah, what was that?
Terminator. Was he in Terminator? Not Salvation. Was he in Genesis?
No, I think you're.
I didn't see
He was
that.
in Jennifer's
I didn't
Body.
see that one.
Are you on his IMDb right now? Okay. Yeah. Zach loves that Jennifer's Body.
Zach loves that.
Uh-huh. But like the point is that it took us to go to IMDb to pull up a shitty movie he was in. Do you know what I'm saying? Agreed. Well, that was after Spider-Man, I think, but it's like before Whiplash, certainly. Before he's this like critically acclaimed actor. He was in that.
Was Rent.
The winner was Rent. That Dale Earnhardt, that was great. I mean, so many actors I can be like, I'll name an actor, Adam Sandler. What's their shit? And you have options for their shittiest movie.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, he's been in some shit. Liam Neeson's been in some shitty movie. Like all these actors, even if we love them, it's like they've been in shitty movies.
Yeah. Not all they make are hits, but
that's what I'm saying. So like the fact that he popped up in this, I'm like, this is not your typical like fun comedy. Like this is like maybe the script is
Hangover for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He needed his Taken.
Yeah.
This is his Taken.
This is his funny Taken.
He was in Terminator Genesis. I think he was in that.
Genesis, yeah.
That's his shittiest movie, Terminator Genesis, and he was good in it. That's a shitty
Stop
movie.
it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't love Burn After Reading, but I'm not going to say it was a bad movie as well. Like, I didn't like it, but
I don't remember that
You
one.
cannot look at Burn After Reading by the Coen brothers and be like, that's a shitty Adam Sandler comedy. It's the same thing. Like, those are different things.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I'm looking
Let's
forward
do
to
it.
this one.
Ooh. Yep.
I want you so bad.
Over the years,
Did you glue this? I wish I had some scissors.
Andy Stitzer has lost a lot of girlfriends.
I'm sorry.
But there's one thing he never lost.
Are you a virgin? Oh, you are hilarious. This is good.
You're a virgin!
How can you go 40 years and not have sex? I just kind of stopped trying.
We gotta help the man. We cannot let you go on being a virgin.
I'm sorry.
You gotta highlight your attributes. Just wax that whole Teen Wolf thing off.
No! Kelly Clarkson! Help! I hate you! Stop smiling!
You look like a man-o'-lantern. The problem most men have is they don't know how to talk to women.
What am I supposed to say?
Nothing. Just ask questions.
Are you looking for something?
Is there something I should be looking for?
We have a great section of do it yourself.
Do you like to do it yourself?
What
am I talking about?
You gotta go somewhere where every girl is looking for a guy.
Welcome to Date-A-Palooza!
I'm Andy, and you are Gina?
Gina.
Gina.
Oh, what's up?
Okay. I like your shirt.
You have kind eyes. You want to get out of here? Do you think I'm pretty?
Whoa, whoa!
Look at me! Look at me!
From Universal Pictures.
I'm Trish.
I want some
Andy, she
fucking
gave me
French
your
toast.
number.
Yeah, I want some fucking French toast. That's the best.
Party's over. Let's let the virgin get back to work.
And the producer of Anchorman.
We've given you all the advice we have to give. Now you gotta put it in action.
Comes a comedy that will touch you
You have your hands on my belt.
like you've never been touched before.
Yeah, we gonna celebrate.
Hey, you! Let's get out of here.
Hope you have a big trunk, because I'm putting my bike in it.
Yeah.
The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
The only reason this movie works is because Steve Carell is so sweet.
Yeah.
Because he's the sweetest man in the
Yeah.
world. That's
And
why
he's-
that
and
movie.
He's trying to be like that sleazy kind of pickup artist guy, and
that's-
it's not
yep.
him.
Yep.
But he plays it so well. He
Mhm.
plays a character trying to play another character that's not playing that character well. It's
gotta
good.
try some wrong, dog.
That's crazy. That movie is now 12 years
I
old.
know. Why you always tell me to fuck a goat, man?
Everyone looks so
Go fuck
young
a
in
goat.
that.
They do. Seth Rogen looks like he's 18.
Yeah, Paul Rudd's got he's all baby faced.
I don't know.
Paul Rudd is my favorite
God.
character in that movie, though. He's
so funny.
he's fucking hilarious. When he gives him the tape of porn, boner jams.
Oh yeah.
Me and my girlfriend were just, well, you know.
Well, you know.
Oh.
School of Rock,
he gives
School
him-
of,
yeah.
well, you know.
He gives him the tape of Friends. He's all, it's just a good show.
It's just a good, yeah. I just was he? Oh, he was on Friends, right?
Yeah, he was.
No, it was Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, was it Everybody Loves
And
Raymond?
then at one point, like he tries to watch a porno tape and he couldn't do it, and then like it cuts to him watching Everybody Loves Raymond and laughing.
Yeah,
like,
he's just having the
he,
best
like,
time.
He watches every. It's
Yeah.
like, "Duh, bro," and he's like, "It's just I just watch that sometimes. It's just a great show."
It's just a great show.
I want to revisit
So
that
many
movie.
good-
It's good. I saw it on TV the other day. It's really good. Yeah,
I
it
think
still holds up.
it's Judd Apatow's one of his best movies. I think Knocked Up still might be better as a movie, but 40-Year-Old Virgin might be like my favorite of his movies.
It's
so
really good. It's really
It's
good.
so funny.
But if you're not counting The Office, 40-Year-Old Virgin, I think, is my favorite Steve Carell movie.
Yeah. I really like Evan Almighty.
No, I like.
Just kidding.
My
See,
introduction.
everybody has a shitty movie that they're in.
My introduction to Steve Carell was actually Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, he's great in that.
That's right.
He's a scene killer.
He was still a correspondent on
So
The Daily
funny.
Show at that point.
Anchorman is
with
great.
John Oliver. Yeah.
Anchorman is so good. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
He was.
Oh man.
We ready for some Baywatch?
How do we feel about this movie?
That was a theater for me. For
Oh,
Real
totally.
Virgin. I should
want to
buy
go
it.
revisit that movie today
Yeah.
if I could.
How are we feeling about Baywatch? I think I saw this trailer, the international trailer, and it makes the movie look better.
Really?
Really? Is the green
Yeah.
screen better at least?
I think so, but you tell me.
Okay, I'll let you know.
All right, here we go.
It might just be because I saw it again. So, you know, just like Rogue One, you see an effect and you see it again for the second time. You're like, that's pretty good. Yes.
Our team is the elite of the elite. We're the heart and soul of this very beach.
Damn, I need to work
We
out.
protect when other people don't want to protect. And we go above and beyond.
If you want me, you can have me.
Some other time.
We're staring into the abyss here. City Council's already cut our funding. It's up to us to restore the Baywatch brand.
I'm Matt Brody, ready for duty.
Can you just look at my boobs? You should look at my face.
I'm trying, but it's so close to your boobs.
Ha.
This is the guy you think is a good PR opportunity for us.
Do some shots!
He's reckless.
With 2 gold medals. How many gold medals do you have? Probably 0.
We got a dead body on our beach.
That's not our job.
My gut says there's some bad shit going on over there, and my balls say we need to check it out.
My balls say, you should just take it easy right here.
Why the fuck do your balls sound like 3-year-old girls?
I don't know, man. That's just how they talk. But they're wise.
Welcome to Baywatch.
Why are you grabbing me so tight?
Why does she always look like she's running in slow-mo?
You see it too?
You turned the canals into the goddamn X Games.
Yeah, that's because we were in lifeguard pursuit.
There's no fucking such thing as lifeguard pursuit. Even if you were police, what you did would still be totally illegal.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a good thing we're not police then.
That last bit worked. I think I
good.
saw a different trailer. I saw a different one that actually had the. Can you look up trailer 2? The trailer 2. Because there it is, right there on the right. Click it. Click it. I think it's even a little shorter. No, whatever. Same thing.
Shorter. This is over 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, this is the one I saw. This made it look better to me.
And we go above and beyond.
This has nothing to do with saving
See how they got
people.
away from the
These
fire.
are refrigerators.
Oh, this is Baywatch, you pussy! There's more to this job than just swimming.
Victoria Leeds, the new owner of the Huntley Club.
Drugs, murder. All this started once Leeds took over.
I thought we were lifeguards. Everything that you guys are talking about sounds like a really entertaining but far-fetched TV show.
Why does she always look like she's running in slow-mo?
You see it too?
Why'd you try and be a hero?
Some Baywatch, motherfucker.
Wow.
Baywatch.
I'm going night-night, bitch.
Grab my hand.
A little bit better.
Come on.
They're a smidge better.
The
Yeah.
goddamn X Games.
They're working on them.
Yeah, that's because we were in lifeguard pursuit.
There's no fucking such thing as lifeguard pursuit. Even if you were police, what you did would still be totally illegal.
Okay, well, I mean, it's a good thing we're not police then.
I'm in.
Oh my God. The hashtag was beaches be crazy. That was the hashtag. Beaches be crazy.
It's
oh
great.
my god.
I'm so into this movie.
I think that's I don't know what they did, what that rest of that is, but it looks the
trailer
same.
we already saw.
Yeah, I think it's international. So
After
the
giving 21 Jump Street, the new 21 Jump Street, a snub because I thought it was gonna be dumb. And rewatching it, I'm like, man, I need to really not be so judgmental on movies like this. Like, open up a little bit because this looks like it's a very self-aware. I mean, just from what he said there, this looks like a very far-fetched but entertaining plot for a TV show.
Agreed.
It's very self-aware.
The trick is like the balance. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
does it become too self-aware? Does it
Right,
become
right,
too
right.
self-referential and like and self-deprecating and takes you out of the movie too much? Is there some fun action in this? Is there some genuine? Because 22 Jump Street worked because those characters are actually like they really like each other.
Yeah, they're
That's why
friends.
it works.
Yeah.
So then there's an actual real relationship there. Are we gonna get that with The Rock and Zac Efron? Are we gonna get that with CJ and Alex or whatever the
Whatever
other
their names
like
are?
the
Yeah.
rest of the characters? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it looks stupid and slick and frat bro-y and could be funny and I don't know. So yeah. Linkstem says, as stupid as some of his movies are, I will never not enjoy The Rock, so I will probably see this.
The man's just lovable.
To me, that's the big selling point for me is the fact that it's The Rock.
Yeah.
And I think also 21 Jump Street had Lord and Miller.
Exactly.
Which is something that Baywatch doesn't have.
This.
And I think
But
they're
the
relying.
winner was Rent, but then Skip was close behind.
Yeah. So I think they're hoping that they're going to be like a 21 Jump Street without having that talent of Lord and Miller.
Right.
And maybe, like you're saying, Hector, maybe it will become too self-referential.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible.
And it might take you out of the movie a bit more than you would hope it would.
Because 21 Jump Street definitely had that.
Yeah.
But they saved a lot of it for those end credits, and they saved a lot of it for the beginning where Nick Offerman was like, we have to reboot the brand. You see, the thing is people at the top aren't creative, and you're just like, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah.
And then they got into the characters.
Right.
So,
and you walk away from the movie, and it's the characters that you really care for.
Yeah.
The relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully, if they build really good characters, this guy, he's about to take a nap.
Comfy.
Paul Lynn says, but where's Pam Anderson? I'm sure we're going to get a Pam Anderson cameo.
Most
I'm
likely.
sure we're going to get a David Hasselhoff cameo.
David Hasselhoff does have a cameo.
He's in it, so
That's
yeah.
great. Yeah.
He'll be The Rock's dad.
I'm in. I don't feel
Doesn't make any sense.
I don't feel like I need to see any more trailers, but if you're gonna give me funny shit like that every time, I'll watch it.
I felt the same way about Central Intelligence last year, and then I didn't go see it. The reviews weren't great. Then I tried to watch it on an airplane, and airplanes don't allow cussing in their movies for some reason. So it was that lame, like that lame thing where when he goes, spoiler alert, I'm in the CIA. And Kevin Hart's like, no shit. In the movie I saw on the plane, he's like, no shoot. And I'm like, I can't watch this.
No,
This isn't
I can't
funny.
watch it.
It's not funny.
No, that's
funny.
that's an abomination.
It's
can't.
funny when The Rock says, because I'm Baywatch, motherfucker.
It's
That's funny.
Yeah. Because he's Baywatch.
Sorry, I think
All
that's
right.
funny.
What's next, Adam?
Cars 3.
Oh.
Here we go. Pixar. These movies do look pretty, though. Sorry. They look good.
It's not hard to make
Jackson Store. Ooh, that's it? Wait.
It's
Oh.
just
This
just
is the fun one.
introducing the new cars.
Oh, this is the sexy car.
Yeah.
This car's got curves.
Oh,
Latin.
a little Latin spice.
Oh. Cruz Ramirez.
I do appreciate that his last name is Ramirez.
Oh yeah. Woo! Hell yeah! Lightning McQueen, y'all!
Woo! Look at him! Look at him turn left!
NASCAR!
Woo! He's turning left again, y'all!
Good old rockin' country gonna introduce Lightning McQueen. Where's Mater? We don't care. Paul Newman died. That's really sad. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, Latin McQueen. What if they just turned Cars 3 into a Fast and Furious parody?
Oh my god.
Wouldn't that be amazing if it's like, if they got like Vin Diesel? Yeah, if they got like Vin Diesel to like voice a character, a car.
Oh.
1,000 pieces of gold.
Oh, good one. Gold. Gold member? No, that's Austin Powers 3 Gold member. No, but isn't that
the name of that movie's Goldfinger.
It's just Goldfinger?
It's not James Bond 007 in Goldfinger.
Okay,
it is Goldfinger.
I
like that. I like
Golden Girls. Is there a movie called Golden Girls?
No, there isn't.
All right, so just to recap, this is what we have so far. Rogue One, a Star Wars story of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? In pieces of gold.
We can also do a movie that starts with old.
No, let's just use the whole word.
Gold. Golden Compass.
That's something?
Yeah, that's
Golden
something,
Compass?
but I don't want to use it. I want to use Goldfinger. Austin Powers and Gold member we can't do.
Yeah, but Goldfinger is one word.
It's one word.
So
what are they have to start it with finger or Goldfinger?
They have to start it with finger or gur.
But it's one word.
So
you want them to start the next movie with Goldfinger?
We have thou. Oh, brother, we're at 1,000. That counts, right?
I guess they could do finger.
What are the rules of this?
I think you can add, but I don't know about splitting a word in half like you're trying to do.
I think we need somebody to settle this debate.
Split a word in half. Goldfinger's one word.
What can we do? Can they split Goldfinger up into two? Okay.
Finger?
Yeah, exactly.
Finger.
What movie
Finger,
starts with
comma,
finger?
Freddy got.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Golden Child.
I know about GoldenEye.
Golden Eye.
What movies start with I?
Lots of them.
Well, that's not up to us.
More
Who
than
cares?
finger. Definitely more than finger.
Fingerl interrupted. Says menstrual bicycle. Oh, she's gonna be so pissed.
Damn.
She's gonna be so pissed that she got
that's-
interrupted. She was getting down to business. Come on.
Dang. Finger bow. Finger comma bow.
That's so funny.
What was the one you want to do, Hector? Not
whatever you guys
not
want.
Goldfinger.
You got options.
Gold
Yeller, Old Yeller.
Gold Yeller.
Gold
We could do
Yeller.
Old Yeller. We could do 1,000 pieces
What
of gold.
movie do you know starts
Yeller.
with Yeller? You can't even change that.
Yeller. Lermany Snicket's, a series of unfortunate events as
Yellermany.
as narrated
Yellermany.
narrated by Medea. Lermany Snicket's.
Lermany Snurkets?
Lermany Snickets. I don't know, man.
Golden.
That's up to them. We're supposed to make it tough. We got to do our job.
No,
It's already been more than 2 minutes.
Lucas said to make it easy to keep it going, Hector.
Oh.
Golden Child?
Golden Child.
Golden Child. Let's do Golden
Okay,
Child.
let's do Golden Child.
Golden Child.
All right.
Golden Child. Read it to us.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're making him read, and he can barely talk.
Goldfinger.
Hector, you read it.
So far, we got Rogue One, a Star Wars story of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Pieces of Golden Child.
I like
Okay.
KB
I
Tibbs
like
says
it. I
Old
like it.
Yellers
Right out
and
of
the
breath.
real
I like
girl.
it. I like it.
That's a good one, KB Tibbs.
All right, so next $25 continues off of Child.
All right. Is this another Cars 3 teaser trailer? Let's do it. Let's do it so we can keep
Okay.
talking about cars. This might be a rental for me. It's a Pixar movie. I think we've seen this.
McQueen is fading fast.
He's old.
Particle effect. Oh.
Cars World? Oh, this is new.
You will never be the racer you once were. Accept it.
Will Lightning McQueen retire?
I decide when I'm done.
Jackson Storm is part of the next generation of high-tech racers.
Win number 3 for the rookie sensation.
You'll never be as fast, but you can be smarter.
You need my help, Mr. McQueen.
I'm coming for you, Storm.
Unbelievable!
Damn, that was like intense.
That was intense.
Jesus.
Oh,
This was more intense than the Fast and the Furious trailer.
Is this movie gonna get me to like the car?
Maybe.
Movie? Like, is this gonna get me back to it?
The trailer should have just been like, this movie will make your kids cry. Well,
Did
if
you hear that there was people complaining that this trailer was too dark? There was parents complaining that
They
the
can
Cars trailer
suck
was
a
too
duck.
dark.
Get out of here. That's the worst. Not Rocky 3, more like Rocky Balboa, I feel like, is what this is. Well, it's like, do you remember the first Cars movie, if you've seen it? It's not about NASCAR racing. It's not about a race. It's about him, like...
It's about redemption.
It's about him learning that winning's not everything, and then he, like, finds and creates a family in this, like, small town and, like, helps his friends.
Yeah.
Cars 2 is this international, like, funny spy mate or whatever. And this is the movie where they're like, no, but let's make it about one NASCAR race.
Yeah.
Like, let's do a race movie where we build up to a race that Lightning McQueen has to win. And it's a simple story, but it could be really good.
I've never seen any of them.
Those are
the first
they're pretty.
one's worth a watch.
Have you been to Cars Land at
Yeah,
Disney
it's
California
amazing.
Adventure?
Yeah,
you
Cars
got to
Land is
watch the
great,
first one then. Watch the first movie, then literally go to Cars Land like the next day, and you will flip out.
Spend $100 just to go to Cars
And take
Land.
me
Done.
with you. And take me with you.
Yeah. No, dude,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta sneak in, man. You don't know how to sneak in?
No.
Yes.
Yeah,
Please
bro.
tell me how to sneak in.
I'll reveal the secret right now on the internet. The way you sneak into Disneyland is,
You pay $100 and somehow you
and
get
that's
in.
it. Oh, my mic was cut. Sorry, guys. That's all you gotta do. This is so weird.
But
My
that's
mic
what I
gets
do.
cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good.
Exactly. Then you're good.
I sneak in after I pay them $100.
Oh.
That's impressive because it's actually like 118. So I don't know how you did that.
Well, there you go.
You just like
That's
here's
my
100.
That's my ticket.
And that's all
I
got.
can offer you is $100. Take it
Take
or
it
leave
or
it.
leave it.
Take
And the
it or
woman's like,
leave it.
go ahead inside.
I guess.
right.
I guess.
Carol.
Yes, Carol. Thank you very much, Priscilla. All right. Was that it? Was that all the trailers?
That's all the trailers.
Whoa.
Dang.
Time out. Ginger Peony's throwing shade on Los Angeles' Disneyland, on Anaheim's Disneyland. She goes, and this is why Disney World is better. Cars Land? Obviously, she's never ridden on Cars Land. How dare you?
It's such a great ride.
It's a really good
For
ride.
somebody who really dislikes that movie, that's one of the best rides ever made. Fly to California. I'm sick of people talking shit about Disneyland. Like, oh, Disney World's better. Ugh. Yeah, y'all have space. Ever heard of Ingenuity?
It's called Engineer.
Sight tricks?
Imagineers.
Get out of here. Exactly.
Imagineers.
Yeah, good. Have a fun time at any other theme park, Zach. Have
Daffle's
a
never
fun
been
time.
on Peter Pan.
Yeah, exactly. Have a fun time at Six Flags with all middle schoolers. Have a really fun time with that. That's not what you haven't obviously been to Disneyland in a while because it's all Mexicans with tats, with strollers and their kids. Like they're saving up.
Yep. It's the one trip they get to take a year.
Oh, you're dumb. Six Flags is depressing. It's so every other theme park.
Those
depressing.
janky looking rides.
Oh,
Everything's
God.
needed a paint job for the past 20
Every
years.
time I go to Six Flags, at least half the rides are closed.
I know, man.
Yeah, because
Six
people
Flags
die
is,
on them.
People die on those rides. Yeah. Cars Land is great. I'm never gonna die on Cars Land.
You walk over to X2, closed for repairs.
Closed.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
died?
Closed because someone got decapitated.
Someone's leg got ripped off.
Somebody's got their feet cut off. See you guys tomorrow.
If you walk by any
Somebody wore
toesies,
sandals and we told them not to.
If you walk by and you see any toesies, let us know.
And then you go to Universal Studios, like, cool, can't wait to get on the Simpsons ride. What's that smell? Oh, barf. Everybody
barf?
just barfed on this? Fuck. Ugh. Gross.
That's not barf scented.
Let's go to
air
Legoland.
fresheners.
Oh, I want to kill myself. That's the saddest theme park in the world. Let's go to Knott's Berry Farm.
Legoland
Where? Exactly. Every other place.
I heard
sucks.
Legoland. I think it opened in 2000. What is it? 2003
They
or
still
something.
got dust on those Legos.
Yeah.
They haven't done this off of those Legos. It's depressing. Go in there and clean that part. Just clean the Legos. God. It's so sad. There's still dust on there from 2003.
One of these.
Thanks,
Adam's gonna die.
Legoland. My kids are coughing.
My kids developed asthma after going to
Oh.
Legoland.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't even like buy all the Legos there, which pisses me off. I thought
can't?
that Legoland of all places in the world, you'd be able to just buy minifigs, and you can't even do that. Like, because Legos just like they're real.
That's what I heard. That you walk in and those Legos look like they were. They were. It looks like that park looked like it was open like 1964 and was abandoned for 30 years.
Yeah, and then somebody
built
came in
it and forgot about it.
And then whoever bought it, like just didn't clean it. Still, they're like, it's reopened. It's like, then clean the fucking park before you reopen it. This is depressing.
Check it out, guys. It's
You would
not
think,
closed.
okay, like you know how there's Lego like lines of toys that are out of print, like they don't make them anymore.
Right. You
like,
think they would have them there?
Yeah, I'm like, I went to Legoland for the first time, and I'm going, they might have the Indiana Jones Legos that I never bought that were on store shelves for like a year, and I never bought a single one. And they don't have, they just have the same crap you can get in a Target. Like it's and it sucks, or any Lego store sucks.
Oh my god.
Well, now I know what to try to buy you for Christmas.
Didn't 2 people die in Mission to Mars at Disney World? Yeah, answer for that, Ginger Peony. Didn't 2 people die? Probably not. If
No,
it's Disney
probably
World.
not. I heard somebody got decapitated on Big Thunder Mountain.
Of course, but then you get escorted off the park, and then nobody dies on the park technically.
Technically.
Because nobody gets declared dead.
As long as they don't forget to pick up your head on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
All right.
So this is what's coming on Blu-ray.
What's that?
Star Wars Land, bro.
So worth
Star
it.
Wars Land.
Yeah. So worth it.
Oh, I have concerns about Disneyland, but that'll be another show.
Star Wars Land.
Oh no,
That's all I gotta say.
there's plenty of evil in that place, but it is so good.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about how they keep trying to expand the park to be Star Wars Land, a Marvel Land, and it's like
I say open up a separate park.
That's what I'm saying.
I say go find some land like in like Temecula. You know what I mean?
Nah, they can't do that.
Go find.
nobody will go to
Disney can do
Temecula.
whatever, but nope. That's what people were saying about Anaheim, and it literally created a city around that park, like in the 50s. Like he was buying up land that nobody wanted because it was Anaheim, California, and he was doing it under a fake name. And then when somebody got wind that it was Walt Disney, everyone's like, "Oh shit!" And there's a whole city of the future. It's
they have room. They have some land that's like I think right now it's a parking lot or a parking structure on Catella. That they could turn into a park.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I know.
Anyway, this is what's coming out on Blu-ray this week. We got The Accountant, Deepwater Horizon, and Birth of a Nation. Who saw what?
I was so anticipating Birth of a Nation.
I know. It's such a bummer.
but
I might
it's
still
a
want to see that.
bummer about everything around it.
I know about Nate
I want
Parker.
to. I
might still
want
wanna
to see that movie, but I was surprised because there was a lot of hype behind it.
Yeah.
Sure, and it
then
just
as
died.
it came out, not even because of the controversy, but even just the reviews.
Film itself. But see, I wonder how much of the reviews were influenced by the controversy. Do you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Yeah.
It really, again, we had this conversation a little bit, but people were really like making it a point to kind of separate Casey Affleck's like allegations, his legal troubles versus his performance in the movie.
Right. Yeah.
And then people didn't really try to make an effort. And I'm not saying one of them is good versus the other. I'm not saying that we should have judged The Birth of a Nation for a film by itself. You know, I'm not saying you should watch The Cosby Show and be like, it's a great show. Forget about that. Like,
Forget about the
they're,
rapey stuff.
They're all intertwined.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. It's all
But
part of it.
I still might be interested in actually seeing the film and just like judging it for myself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you're totally right. The movie arrived and the reviews were just like,
Yeah, which I was
Yeah.
surprised
Yeah,
because
very
it was
true.
so
people
hyped.
were freaking out about buying the rights to this movie.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
you saw The
Yeah.
Accountant.
Yeah. You
What'd
didn't
you
see The
think?
Accountant?
No.
The
I
Accountant
have a copy
is
coming. I don't know when though.
fucking crazy. It's nuts. There's a scene that happens about halfway through the movie where I literally went, okay, this movie is bonkers. I'm going to have a good time.
Yeah.
And then I had a good time with it. It's not as serious. It's just an entertaining, like,
It looks
action.
like a very serious
It
Bourne
does.
style movie from
But
that
it's not.
cover.
It's not. But it's there's some good stuff in it and a great cast, but it's like a bonkers movie.
Yeah.
I didn't see Deepwater Horizon. I wanted to, but I
Yeah.
I never got around to it.
I might want
I never got
maybe.
around to it. Okay.
Peter Berg. Peter Berg, Patriots Day.
What about your Salvation and stuff? The Kingdom. I love Peter Berg. Well, at least the movies I like.
Yeah.
I haven't
Speaking
seen
of what's coming out,
Trying to-
Patriots Day
Whoa.
is expanding, along with Live by Night, Sleepless, The Bye Bye Man, which no thank you, I have no interest in seeing that.
Nah.
Monster Truck looks terrible also.
Nope.
The comedian looked pretty meh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I wasn't interested in that. We watched the trailer for that.
Mhm.
And then this last movie, The Book of Love.
Book of Love.
Also, I was not into that trailer.
Wow. I don't
The
know.
only two movies.
What was the Book of Love?
It was with the girl from Game of Thrones. I think her mom
Emilia
dies.
Clarke?
No. The other,
Okay.
the younger girl.
Oh, that's right. And
Yeah.
is it John Krasinski? Who's the main
Jason
guy?
Sudeikis?
Jason Sudeikis, and he's like a poor girl. And he's like, I'm gonna help you build something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that looked
Not
really
into it.
emotionally
Not into it.
manipulative.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we all got to pick one. I'll pick Sleepless. Because that's the kind of mood I'm in. I don't know anything about it.
Live by Night.
Am I gonna waste my own money on this?
So the premiere of Live by Night was last night, and JTE went and he saw it. He said the movie was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like it was paced too quickly. Because
I
the
get
book,
that. I get that.
I think he said it's a 400 or 500 page book, and you really feel like Ben Affleck was trying to squeeze the whole book into 2 hours,
Yeah.
and it hurt the movie. Like he said, if there was a 2.5, 3 hour version of this movie,
make a 3 hour version.
It would have been a lot better. It would have.
Let
You've
it
gotten to
breathe.
know the characters a little bit
Some
more.
more
the story
time to
would have breathed
breathe.
better.
Okay.
But he did say that Ben Affleck's directing, in terms of just like characters, those actors were there and they really nailed it when they were there.
Okay.
And the way he directs action, he was saying that it's along the lines of how Michael Mann directs action, like Collateral and Heat. Like
Interesting.
the action is supposed to be really, really, really good. So
Okay.
I'm a little bummed that
You
it's
sold
not.
me, Adam.
I'm a little bummed it's not as good as it could have been had he had maybe more time, or the Warner Brothers would have let him make a longer version of the movie.
There's probably going to be a 3-hour extended DVD
Kind of hope there is
cut.
an extended cut. It's the one movie where I'm like, well, if it's already like good, good enough,
Yeah.
maybe the next extended cut could be even better.
Yeah.
The one Warner Brothers movie where I'm like, I'll take an extended cut of this.
And while you have 3 extended cuts of
Yeah.
Batman vs Superman.
When a movie's in the sort of vein of like a Godfather or something, like that's what should be 3 hours. Like
Right,
let's take a good long time for this drama. So yeah,
I'm not really excited for any of these.
Okay.
I'm not going to go to the movies this weekend then.
Sounds good.
I'll probably end up seeing Live by Night and Patriots Day.
I still need to see Hidden Figures.
Mhm.
If I'm gonna go to theaters, it's probably
Right.
gonna be that.
Hidden
It's probably gonna be
Figures.
Hidden Figures, which beat Rogue One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty dope.
actually, it toppled Rogue One.
Pretty dope.
Yeah. Good for them.
What about Patriots Day? How you guys feel about that movie?
Oh, ooh,
That's
no, thanks.
still
no, thank you.
a little too fresh. A little too
Keller
raw.
was real mad at it, and he like re-showed me the trailer on YouTube the other day, and I was like, damn, because we watched the trailer on this show, I think, and I remember
have.
being like, this is a really. Keller told me this. I didn't realize this. Mark Wahlberg's character is made up for this film, not based on like a real,
Really?
which is already like fuck you. Like that is a real event that just happened. The least you
So let's
could
tell
do.
it through a fictional character.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yep, I'm with Claire 58. She said nope. I say nope.
Nope. I say bye bye man to that.
Say bye
Yeah.
bye bye man.
Is there any other movies that have come out since the holidays that you guys haven't seen that you want to see?
Yeah, man. Moonlight. All those like movie
basically,
screener things.
Everything we were talking about
Mhm.
earlier is what I want to see.
And Hidden Figures is
Yeah.
the main one. And I may go take my dad to see Rogue One.
I'm gonna go see 20th Century Women also.
Yeah, that's supposed to be really good. Dustin, how's 20th Century Women?
I don't think he liked it.
Okay.
I don't think he liked it.
Oh, it was so good. Yeah, his film Beginners on Netflix. It's amazing. It's great. He was a graphic designer. He's a writer director. I really like his stories. There's a lot of humanity in them. He tends to have a very white cast, but I like his shit. I think it's great.
Cool.
Some
All
people
right.
are saying Silence. They want to
Good
see Silence,
review.
Martin Scorsese movie.
Mhm.
Silence. there
La
you
La
go.
Land.
Keller went and saw that. He said it was good.
Silence.
Good.
Yeah, I really want to see
Silence,
it.
yeah. Mhm.
Quite a few movies to catch up on. I'm gonna try to go finish Moonlight tonight. Maybe watch Fences if I can muster up the
Cool.
strength to stay up that late.
What are you gonna do tonight?
Tonight you're gonna try to watch
Moonlight
it.
and Fences. Yeah.
Moonlight and Fences?
Fool, you
Dude,
gotta
you
work.
gotta give yourself an emotional bride. What did I just tell you about Fences?
Adam, go to
Watch
sleep.
Moonlight and then watch an episode of
Go to
Star Wars
sleep,
Rebels,
Adam.
you dum dum. Then go to sleep.
You're sick. You need a rest.
Yeah.
Don't get emotionally compromised.
Too late.
Number
Already
one,
came here.
number
Go
one
to
most
sleep.
important thing in the world is yourself and your health. Number 2, movies. Remember that order. Otherwise, you can't be around to watch movies.
I will be.
Okay.
That didn't convince
I'll be
me.
a spirit. If I
All right,
have to.
Hector, you're getting too existential. Let's wrap it up for the night.
Wrap it up.
Call it, Hector.
Okay. This is Cineverse. You're welcome, Internet. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and supporting the channel. And go watch movies and tell us what you guys thought about it. Be tweeting at us. You can also be tweeting at Hyper RPG what movies you like. And you can tweet at Zach why Disneyland is so awesome, or you can tweet at me why it sucks so hard. Whatever. I'll do that argument all day long. That's my favorite argument.
Thank you to
I love
everybody
it.
who donated. We really appreciate your donations. Thank you for adding on to the movie train movie name thing that we're doing, and all the trailers are great. It was awesome. So thank you guys for a good show in the chat, and thank you guys for a good show.
Love you
tonight.
guys. Thank you guys.
Adam's
Jesus
about to.
Christ.
We need to let Adam go rest.
Get him some water. Can we get him some water? Zach just flipped me off when I asked for some water. That was real mean.
It was real
mean. He just.
Zach
Oh
said,
man! Wow, Zach.
All right, Dustin, cut it off.
Dustin, cut it off.